it all falls into place.
The website's this conspiracy website, and it's all it's
by conspiracy you mean truth.
Yes.
It's a truth website.
Yes, it's a truth.
It's an enlightened, open-minded, eyes wide open type of website.
Very much so.
Okay.
I prefer the game, eyes wide shut type of scenario.
You would.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock make a lot more sense.
Doesn't it though?
Oh shit!
I can't believe you just made a Big Bang Theory reference.
To be fair, that has been around since way before Big Bang Theory. Yes.
Oh well, I don't care.
Yeah. So
I don't make Big Bang Theory references because I don't watch the show because it's bad.
It's pretty terrible.
It's pretty bad.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I haven't really watched a lot of it. So,
this
you're better
website
off.
has all these
so keep doing that.
categories of amazing
Facts.
Facts. Yes. Right. Sorry. One of them is the homosexual agenda, of course. There's the degenerate culture one.
I'd like to, if that's anything like 4chan, I'd love to see what they've got on the degenerate channel of a conspiracy theory website.
Well, it's about how the culture, other people's culture.
Wait, if it's like 4chan, then it's going to be dicks and poop.
Yeah, it's not
poop
dicks
on
and poop.
dicks.
And again, I am completely good with this.
I'm not going to talk about maybe the dick portion of it, but there's not a lot of poop on there. Anyway, it's called harddawn.com is the name of the
It's
website.
very close to the best website ever.
It is. Once you see it, you will agree. It is very close to the best website ever.
Hard Dawn?
Harddawn.com. And so, it's very homoerotic, as the name suggests. Even the logo is
Homoerotic
like this
conspiracy
perfectly
theory?
sculpted shirtless man with a lens flare over where his penis is.
If they could license Hard Gay for that, it'd be perfect.
I'll just pull it up because really, you guys need to see this.
This is important. This is important.
It's brilliant.
It is.
Well, as you bring that up, there's also the my personal favorite to go
Try
back
and talk
to
towards the microphone.
is the Concerned Women for America.com.
Oh, please do share that.
Concerned Women for America?
It's a right wing Christian group of women who
doesn't sound like their normal title.
I know. They're concerned for the women of America and standards across the board. When I found them back, or one of my friends found them back in '97, he pointed them out to me because they had an article that was proof. They're proof of how horrible women were.
Jesus Christ.
Or how horrible school systems were, and how they were drug laden,
Burning
and how
Man
everybody
honors
should.
chemtrail pilots with controversial 2015 festival theme.
Are you sure that's not a satire site? You're sure? You have heard of Poe's Law, right?
I've read
I've
read some Hard Dawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure it is, yes. Because morning in America won't be easy. It's just brilliant.
I will have to
Why
check
do
that out.
atheists believe in Neanderthals? Like,
It's so good.
your brain just
because science.
No, but that is actually a
the
really
devil
good
put
question.
them in the ground as fossils.
Actually,
Atheists,
I do believe in
abortionists, and
chemtrails,
the
though.
ACLU must take the blame for Ferguson riots.
Nice.
I mean, like,
Chemtrails are a real thing, though.
it's just, should America liberate Canada to resolve California's imminent water crisis?
Yes.
Liberate Canada,
Well, isn't most of their country ice anyways?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I made a song about it.
We should just redistribute their watery wealth.
Yeah.
The drought's because all the snow melted in California on the mountains.
And there was no snow this year. They got
most of the water supply came from the melted snow trickling down.
Yeah, well, they got 5% of their yearly snowfall, and that's what they were so worried about. Like,
yeah, compared to 5 years ago, they got 5% of their yearly snowfall.
And most of their water is runoff. It accumulates as snow in the winter, and then
We should have started
becomes
up a
liquid water.
transportation a service from Boston to California.
We can still do that.
Take all the snow from Boston and send it to California.
I support this site.
That's going to be a
personally.
hell of a pipeline, though, isn't it?
It's no better than
Legalization is
Russia
killing
wanting
my
to build a
buzz.
goddamn highway from London to from LA to London,
New York to London.
New York to London.
Yeah, well, didn't they have
Bullet train?
the train, the
Was it gonna
bullet
be
train?
Yeah, wasn't there going to be a bullet train?
No, they want
to do a highway.
They want to do a
across
highway cutting
Alaska.
across. It cuts across from London, across Europe, across Russia, up to Alaska, across the strait and then down straight across to New York.
I thought it was a train.
Fucking insane.
A bridge?
Yeah, I thought that
Like
was a train.
above water?
Well, they
Yes.
they talked
that's
about they
moronic.
wanted to do like a train, like a direct train across
like
the
a
ocean.
Snowpiercer type train.
Yeah, but this one, the highway literally goes the opposite way around the planet, so it doesn't cross a fucking
combat
ocean.
involved.
That's really strange. I don't know.
It's fucking ridiculous. And everyone's like, "Oh, that's a great idea." I'm like, "Yeah, have fun building that fucking thing."
It's a good thing I don't pay taxes.
One, have fun building it. Two, maintaining it. Fuck that.
Dude, that would be
Fuck
jobs
that.
for everybody forever.
Yeah,
What a brilliant
Yeah,
idea.
and then when the road finally gets finished, we'll all be dead.
Well, you know, you got to think about the future
Well,
generations.
it's the
Fuck
Russians,
them.
so it's going to cost $87 trillion because they can't build a 20-mile
And the road
Yeah.
and the
That's
road
not
is going to be
8 billion.
built out.
but it's okay. Every Russian will pay 2 cents a day for the rest of their lives.
which is half their weekly allowance.
But because of the cost of the ruble, you know, their massive inflation, you can just print that shit. It's fine. They'll be doing that soon
no, you
enough
can
anyway.
find them better if you just start breaking jars.
Is that?
This is not
that-
Link.
That was a
It was a Legend of Zelda joke.
I know what it was. I
Resurrect the Deutschmark.
just they got your Deutschmark right here. Yeah.
Those things are worth bank.
They are. Actually worth it.
Jesus. All right,
The Greece have some opinions
welcome
on
to
the matter.
episode 37 of Chaotic Neutral. I'm your host, EJ. Joining me as always is Lynch.
Yo, yo, yo.
Lucci.
Hi, I'm here in person.
Fesh.
You can't ignore me, fucker. I mean, Fesh.
Hi. You completely stepped all fucking over my intro.
You're welcome.
This is why you're not allowed up here that often.
And Eric.
Ahola.
Turn your game back down.
See what happens when you talk in the mic?
Yeah.
A hola is my
You
language
got
that I've
really,
made up.
You got really ethnic for a second.
It's either
I was uncomfortable.
Spanglish.
No, well, it's like Spanglish. It's Hawaiianish actually. It's a
Highwandish?
Hawaiianish. Yes, it's a cross
Hawaiianish.
between Hawaiian language and Spanish. A hola. It's actually aloha backwards. but,
calling bullshit on that.
It's totally bullshit.
Yeah.
I just made that up.
Damn you.
Anyway.
Well, they made up Esperanto, and there are people that have kids that can't speak in their native tongues, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, well,
They made Esperanto as what, a trade language or something like that?
it was supposed to be. I believe it was supposed to be like a world language so that anyone.
It's a
could
made-up
speak it
language,
from-
though. I mean, I guess all languages are made up.
I mean,
but this one was
English is a
definitely
trade
made up.
language technically.
Oh, speaking of Esperanto, there's a book series out there. It's a fantasy, like, sort of tech fantasy where this kid finds a program that pretty much proves that the world is a computer program.
Nice.
And he goes back in time because he gets in trouble with the feds, and to escape to escape the feds because he decided to just make money.
What's
Because-
the name of the book?
Off to be the wizard.
Off to be the Wizard. I'll have to
Yeah.
look for that.
It's really good.
Sounds good.
And
Is it
the
written
way-
in Esperanto or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
And the way and when he goes back, he meets all these other people that escaped to medieval England, like Arthurian legend England.
Okay.
To escape like the feds or whatever troubles ailing them, and they created this program, the Shell program, to cast spells, and they disguise themselves as wizards
Okay.
using this program.
I've heard about that.
How does
and-
Esperanto fit into
And
it?
the way that they cast spells is they say the spells in Esperanto.
Oh, I see.
This wasn't written by L. Ron Hubbard, was it?
No.
Okay. Because I was wondering where the Thetans fit into that whole overall.
No, there'd be a documentary out. By
Yeah.
It's a whole book series. It's Off to be the Wizard,
Off to be the
Spell
Wizard.
or High Water.
Nice.
And there's more books in the series, but I just haven't bought them yet. And
That's some Robert Aspirin level titles there.
Yeah.
they're actually really entertaining. I like them.
It sounds awesome.
Because
actually.
I was going to say, you're not knocking on Robert Aspirin because some of my favorite
he-
fucking books were written by
What's
him.
Asperger's got to do with anything?
Oh, god damn it. Robert Aspirin
What did cheeseburgers
does
have to
the
do
myth,
with it?
myth series of books.
Yeah, the myth series was
Another fine
amazing.
myth.
Yeah.
Hit or myth.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Get
no,
out.
No, they get so much
Oh, they get
better
so
than
much.
that.
They
Yeah.
get so much better. But he's brilliant. His early books, and he
Mythconceptions.
he did he did pass away a few years ago. But his earlier books,
He will thoroughly be mythed.
he would probably really appreciate that. And here comes the abortion hanger.
stick.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, Nader's not here, so someone's got to get beaten with it. Do you like the handle I put on that thing?
Holy
Gap
God.
handle.
That really does look like it's seriously capable of removing generations of people from the face of the earth.
It's a real life Plan C.
But the beginning of Robert Hobson's chapters of his books for a long time until he ran out of ideas for them for every chapter because they were brilliant, which was famous people's quotes that were not really things that they said, but just awful, like usually like awful things or like just really wrong or funny things if that person were to have said it.
Internet now.
Yeah, pretty much. I
He
mean,
was a visionary.
he really was. He was pretty
a
great.
literary genius, or at least a punster genius. Anyway,
At the very least, he made this whole fantasy series basically based around common things going on in the world and today as just that analog of current life, but said everything in a fantasy realm, and everything was tongue in cheek because the fantasy realm referenced real life things, but did like a fantasy version of them. So it was really cool and a lot of fun, and I highly recommend the book series. No book is over 200 pages, and
yeah. They're good. They're good short, fun
they're
reads.
good short, amazing reads.
How is it whenever Fesh is on a podcast, we always go to books?
Because one of us has to be like literate, you bastards.
Well, I'm literate.
So, well, you have no choice but to be literate.
I'm literate in numbers.
It's an Asian joke.
Well done. You're the one that started.
For the viewers at home.
For the record, though, you're the one that started the conversation down the realm of books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started
Because
reading
books are good.
Neuromancer.
I mean, book. No, yeah,
Shit's
Yeah,
amazing.
Neuromancer's supposed to be good
I
too.
finally picked up the last book
You're
in the
a little bit
Dresden
late on
series,
that one.
Skin Games. I think it was Skin Game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skin Game.
Yeah. So
and
Ernest,
then Ready Player One is about to become a movie, so
I need
everybody
to
go
read
read
that.
the book.
Yeah, I need to read
Spielberg's
immediately.
directing.
Yeah.
The next book, Armada, is coming out on July 14th,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
Bastille Day.
So when do we
Let
get
them
to
eat
the?
tasty cakes.
Do we?
That's a Philadelphia joke.
What the fuck?
That's funny.
Philadelphia joke. You have to,
I get it. Google it for those of you
Yeah.
who don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
Or don't. I don't care.
So I went to Regeneration Who last weekend, and that was actually a lot of fun. I thought I'd throw that out there.
Okay.
Did you know there's
Who
a
Regeneration?
Lynn's just like, all right, Doctor Who, I'm done.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
go take a nap.
No. Well, you can snore in the background. I had fun. End of story.
you guys are just lucky I'm not snoring right now. I'm awake.
That would be pretty impressive.
I know. Do it now. How about now? You were much louder earlier.
Yeah. I
tone it
thought
down.
about kicking you, but I didn't want you to be like, huh, what the fuck? And that
I
go
think
over.
our laugh will come up.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah, because it stopped immediately afterwards.
Was that when you went in there?
No, it was before.
That was before.
Yeah.
Before that? Oh,
Yeah.
that did not wake me up.
For further context of what we're talking about, listen to this week's Redacted.
Yeah.
Are we going to NPR Voices now?
Out on Monday.
I'm out of tea
Probably.
and crackers.
Maybe out on Monday.
Probably
Good
out on
times.
Monday.
140 people dead in Africa. No one cares.
Boko
Back to
Haram.
the studio.
And if you act now, we have a brand new tote bag.
Hey, fuck you. You know what? Those tote bags are amazing. Probably the
Join our
so you
telethon.
can display your pretentiousness.
exactly.
to everybody
Hold on.
around
No,
you.
it gets better because I used to have, before the logo wiped off the side of my, I used to have NPR pint glasses. And it was always fun to drink really
I didn't know that
And now-
NPR
now you have
believed
pint
in
glasses?
alcohol.
Huh?
Now you just have pint glasses.
Now I just have pint glasses. Yeah, because the overuse in time, the NPR logo wiped
bastards.
right off. Well, all of my pint glasses. go
Laser
that
edge
way.
or get the fuck out.
give
Well,
me
I
give me
guess
that non-for-profit money back.
Well, actually, they don't get to keep that portion. Like if you take the gift, they're only. Well, am I getting into how they're
Because
We're
you
gonna-
started talking. Keep
That's
going.
true. That's
you
true.
you talk while I go get another beer.
Holy fuck! Did you rip through that thing already?
Fuck yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn!
Shit's delicious
behind
there.
I'm almost done with my drink.
Yeah, I'm almost
but I
done with
drink
my drink too.
quickly.
Same.
Not the same.
I metabolize quickly. I don't have much of a liver left. I don't think. The perpetual IPA is
Are you
starting
jo-
to become a problem
Are
for
you
me.
joining the Fatty Liver Club?
I am joining the. I shouldn't be drinking this amount
He
every
can be
day
co-president
club.
with you.
I'm still convinced it's only because you fuckers haven't been tested.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yes,
If you're-
that's definitely.
yeah, if your liver's starting to go out a little bit, just get some from Lucci. He's got some spare.
Have you actually been,
Comparatively at this table? Probably.
Probably.
have you actually been tested and found that you have a fatty liver
Yeah,
issue?
I had
Wow,
this whole thing with a cough that I couldn't get rid of for like 4 months.
Okay, it's probably AIDS.
Well, they
That's
couldn't
my
figure it.
medical
We treated
opinion.
with antibiotics twice and everything else. We determined it was probably there was a leak in my kitchen that was probably mold and stuff like that. So I got that cleaned up.
That's nice.
Hold on. So you went to the doctor
mold.
and you eventually,
Yeah,
got
I
it.
eventually figured out what the problem was.
Okay, and it
They
wasn't
did not.
medical technically.
No,
at all. Okay.
but in the meantime,
But in the
I went and
meantime-
got a CT scan,
And?
and they were like, well, it may just be from the cough, but there's nothing like that. The reason they did it was my lymph nodes was a little inflamed, so they wanted a chest scan, and it was a little inflamed that they were like, oh, it's nothing to worry. It doesn't look like it's anything worried about, cancer or anything like that.
No, that's good.
But by the way, your liver is a little fatty.
Did you
Son of
what?
a-
Did
I was
you
like,
tell
I've been
them-
drinking less.
Did you
Lucci
tell
is
them?
a little fatty.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's like my liver has body image issues.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You should have told him. Look, my liver doesn't.
got a wedding
care.
coming up.
My liver doesn't care what you think about it. My liver is happy with itself. Okay, quit trying to fat shame my liver.
It's not trying to wear bikinis.
And then I looked up the
Hashtag
medical
anorexic
definition
liver.
for having a fatty liver, and it's like I think it's like 15%. And
So
they were like, so I was like, oh, so it's under 15%. Maybe it's like 5 or 8%. Like I didn't get the actual percentage, but I can work with that.
So you're basically a goose from France, is what you're telling me. And
delicious
I
goose,
should
a
mince,
delicious goose from
I
France.
should mince your organ and have it on flatbread. Because that just sounds delicious.
And
Doesn't
really gay.
Well, what I'd be doing to his corpse at the same
Please-
time probably would be, yes.
Please don't mince my organ.
Well, according to the doctors, you have some to spare, right? So we'll trim it a little.
Oh, my liver.
He
Okay.
definitely has organ to spare.
You see what I did there? You got it? Yeah. all right.
I really
You caught up.
Damn
All right.
you. God damn it.
That is some wind.
That wind is
Dude.
ridiculous.
Like I said, hopefully that means I don't have to rake when I get home. Because I still have leaves from last season that I didn't
Yeah,
get up
I-
because I'm
I-
that guy in the neighborhood.
I'm that guy who went out and like as soon as possible
With
to
the
blow
leaf
off all
blower
the
and
extra.
push it off to the neighbor's yard.
Why are you running Why are you running your leaf blower in the middle of the night? Don't worry about it. Take care of your yard. It looks hideous. Look at all that shit.
Yeah. Like
Also, I'm
as soon
banging
as,
your wife.
as soon as the snow thawed, I was out there with the leaf blower and the
This is my
fertilizer and
As soon as the snow thawed, I was out there with a box of matches and some lighter
Yeah,
fluid.
that's how we take
Fuck
care of
those
it in the
leaves.
South. Now I gotta wait for like a nice day that I don't
It's a
work.
controlled brush
leaves
fire.
are good. Leaves are good mulch.
If you
They're-
mulch
they're-
them
they're
down,
good.
if you leave
Yeah.
them just in solid form, they just kill the grass.
Yep.
Which is where I'm at now. I'm sure there's big patches of missing fucking grass.
well, no, you
work
put
in
it
the
up-
long run, man. It's a time saver.
You
Time
blow it
saver.
all up into one big pile and let it sit for a couple years, and you got some good dirt.
Yeah, you got to rotate it though, don't you? Like,
If
Once,
you're
like,
trying to mulch
when did this
properly,
become
yeah.
like the gardening hour? Like,
Why
When
every
we switched
time
to
you're
NPR?
on,
When NPR started
you
carrying this
question about
podcast.
what we're talking about?
we're going to talk about bulbs in the right time to place them.
Seasonally.
Usually-
Don't be a
Seasonally,
stupid
it's
fuck.
gotta be.
This is true. And depth is important.
You uncultured cunt.
You should always use the knuckle test.
The knuckle test
knuckle
for,
test.
for
Bulb
determine
planting.
test.
Yes.
To determine depth. I can speak. Seriously.
Do you want the rest of my bourbon?
You gotta go into the third knuckle and then make a come hither motion.
What about the fourth knuckle?
That's the best way to get the grass.
Your wrist?
To,
Yeah.
that's the best way to get the grass to water itself. Sure.
That's not all water.
That's pee.
Thank you for that. That was brilliant.
Juices.
God damn it! I miss just sitting around this fucking table all the time.
The first sprinkler, a squirter.
Just on a lazy Susan.
This explains some of the things I've seen in Amish country. Then
How the green grass is only like 3 feet wide in a circle.
We should go to Shady Maple soon.
we should.
should.
That smorgasbord is something to kill for.
Did you say smorgasbord?
That's what it's called, right? Shady Maple
Smorgasbord.
smorgasbord.
So he said smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord? I don't know. I can't. Dude, it's all.
Is it like a buffet of Borg?
Yeah, it's just a buffet of being assimilated.
I mean,
Dude,
can
who
you blame
doesn't?
him?
That cat's.
I have what on the brain?
7 of 9 on the brain.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I'd like
Jerry
to have
Ryan
7 of
is
9 on
always
the
on my
face.
brain.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Dad cat suit.
Yeah.
Bow.
Licking her clit is like touching your tongue to a 9-volt.
God damn it.
It's exciting.
By 9-volt, I'm sure you mean car battery.
12 volts. Then.
12-volt.
What are you doing? Turning you on.
With the car battery.
And starting and giving you a 3rd-degree electrical burn.
But with the car battery, you don't have to worry about the volts. You have to worry about the amps.
Amperage.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is
Well,
it?
as with any electricity, you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about
3
the volts. You worry about the amperage.
3 milliamps to kill a human
Nope.
being? Or-
It's half a milliamp.
Half a milliamp?
across
Yeah.
the heart.
Oh, across the heart, yeah. But I mean, a scalpel
across
across
the
the heart will do the
penis?
same damn thing.
This is excitement.
Okay.
little different effect.
Same result.
Yeah. Death is one end result. Yes.
The human body,
He's talking about the small death.
but the human body.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you come again?
Wow, I did not get that reference at all.
That's what the small death is.
The small death is coming?
Yes.
Well, shit,
petit
then.
mort.
La petite-
Then I'm definitely going to fear.
No wonder your
to
wife
take it-
always
Come on,
looks
that
so
was a
alive.
Dune reference. Somebody give me some props for that shit.
To take it back to science, I think the human
take it back
body
to
with
science.
We
the
never left science.
with the skin intact has about 35 million ohms worth of resistance.
That's some hippie bullshit.
I believe it has about 35 million ohms.
35 million ohms of resistance?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds scary. And I think we should get rid of it.
Look,
And I'm going to my church to petition to get
I'll
rid of
link
it.
up Ohm's law.
We're educational today.
Speaking of there's a new Strong Bad email out.
Yeah, there
I-
is.
I know, I haven't
We
watched
talked
it
about
yet.
I have not
earlier.
watched
It
it
was
yet.
fucking
Don't spoil
great.
it. Don't spoil it. I haven't
We'll
watched
watch it after.
Good.
Yeah.
They're strong bad. How do you talk with? Or how do you type with boxing gloves on? They're stupid, mixed stupid.
Oh boy! Everybody go to homestarrunner.com.
It's on
Yeah.
YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Slash
It's on YouTube?
SB
Whatever.
email. Just no, go.
No, you should go to
go to
go to the hosted
homestarrunner.com.
site
I don't
because that
think it was
gives them
on
traffic.
Homestar Runner. 'Cause I
I'm
think they
sure
posted it
it
straight
is.
to YouTube.
It is
I am
definitely
sure it's on Homestar
Runner.
Runner.
Look that up.
It's
Because the site itself is
Because
worth
I went. Because I
just
went,
going to
went searching
being
for
on.
it on my phone, and it went to the Homestar's.
well, I mean, they
for
have
the
it
SB
hosted
email.
through YouTube, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But then they embed it on their page.
No,
every-
because
you know,
the Strong Bad site is in Flash.
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it has
been. Right.
It's been in Flash since the
like
beginning.
forever. Yeah.
Yeah, they take the flash and they record it to put it on YouTube. It's great.
That's wonderful.
I love old technology.
Okay, you call it old technology. I call it. I just barely learned how to understand that. What do you mean it's 15 years old?
MS-DOS coming to Microsoft mobile platforms.
Yay,
Mouth
April
is a
Fool.
broken JPEG.
Since we're talking about old technology, my wife and I just started watching this amazing show on AMC called *Halt and Catch Fire*.
I think I've heard of it.
It stars Lee Pace. It is about the invention of the first laptop, which weighed about
Nice.
15 pounds and
It's
had
a lot better than the
little
first
LCD
computer.
screen that was about this big, and is very awesome.
Come on,
It's-
audio guy, mic etiquette.
I don't have headphones on now. I mean, come on.
There's a
There's a set.
Headphones
Yeah.
right here.
You can borrow mine. You can
Because
use
Lynch is
mine.
on top of it. Lynch has been spot on
Yeah,
minus
so much
headphones.
Yeah,
so
you
much
can-
better.
Experience. Experience with the tip.
Taste the
Just the
rainbow.
I tasted the rainbow once, and it turned out that I was
Tastes
on
like chemtrails.
hallucinogens. No, yeah, it did taste like chemtrails, but I was on hallucinogens, and the rainbow was actually a homeless man's anus.
And then they wouldn't let you in that restaurant in Indiana.
That's true, but that had nothing to do with the other story. That was probably more to do with the lack of pants.
That they don't shy away from that in most places in India.
Oh, and well, you sure? We haven't been to the same
yeah, you
places in
sure?
Indiana.
Lynch, can you fix Fesh's mic, please?
I have it pointing down on
Thank
purpose. See, now I feel like I need to be.
No, you have to be right at it.
in
Talk
front of
into
the
it.
microphone. Yes.
I mean, they're cardioids, but you still have to speak at the fucking mic.
Test.
Oh,
That's a great snore.
Thanks.
Like you do have a masculine, like
Why? Thank you.
Yeah.
it
Now I
sells
feel-
the
It's better
old.
than
Now I
better
feel
than my
manly
snore.
instead of my metrosexual.
No, that was not a
looking self.
metrosexual snort.
Apparently, when I sleep on a love seat, I squeak.
Do you?
Also, are you sleeping or are you procreating?
I love how it's just a love seat.
yeah,
My snore is a squeak.
that sounds incredibly cute.
Is that an Asian thing?
I think it's an Asian thing. It's one of those androgynous things where we have to be as cute as possible at all times.
I keep telling myself if I ever get the money, I'm getting myself a pocket lynch.
He's unemployed. You could probably
does
do
it
that
come with
right
the rope?
now.
It does.
Are you going to hire me as a pocket lunch?
But you have to plant the tree.
If I make the money, I got to make the money first.
I like how when you're here, you just take it that extra step for me. I love you.
Well,
You're welcome.
Now you can take it with the extra step without the delay.
Without the
Yeah,
delay.
with no
Yeah.
delay.
Yeah, we all stopped laughing
The
5
delay
seconds
hurts.
ago.
The delay hurts a little bit.
Yeah, the delay
It's not that
hurts
bad of a
lot.
delay, is it?
No, it's not that bad.
No, I didn't think
It's
so.
enough to.
It's not like NASA trying to talk to the astronauts delay.
It's enough to make you think that I really thought about the joke before I said it. That's how much delay it is.
Gotcha.
I was like, should I say this?
This Apra Hop is really
Yeah.
fucking delicious.
It has to go
isn't
through
it?
the
Yeah.
the filter first.
Right.
Cheers.
Which now when I'm live and in person,
There is
you,
no
you
filter.
know there's no filter. If you think I should have said something faster, there was a delay because I was remote.
He did say it just as fast.
Yes.
Yes. Now,
internet
now everyone
hobbled
can
him.
know for sure.
Right. I'm a horrible human being.
You're
Yes,
not, but
he-
no,
he
you're
really is.
You're not a
Welcome.
horrible human being.
I am.
Your taste,
No, he is a
your general hygiene,
He is a horrible human
My
being.
general, hey,
your
fuck you.
haircut
My hair-
are sort of horrible.
My
But-
general hygiene is
Wait,
fine.
he has
my
hair to cut?
My haircut is like whatever's left, I trim. There's nothing up here.
He's got the Homer Simpson thing going on.
Yeah, there's
there,
like
you
some
know?
wispies.
Yeah.
But the wispies are. Okay, I'm going to stop this.
It's like
I'm not
one
gonna go
day
any
you should
further.
just
Why
go
do you
full, like-
stop? Keep going.
You should just pick
because-
that down and go full monk.
Yeah, you should go full monk.
Go.
Never go full monk.
Always go full monk.
Now, I'm only saying it because mine is slowly receding, like north on my forehead.
That slowly, huh?
Was slow at one time. It is increasing in
It's
pace.
slower
It's
than
like,
EJ.
it's like glacial
is.
melt
Yeah.
now.
Well, I blame global warming for my receding hairline.
Global warming isn't real.
polar bears. Polar bears. Polar bears live on your head.
That would be
I
amazing.
know you're kidding, but it really hurt me.
I know.
The
A
truth,
friend of mine, if she heard that, she would probably punch me in the mouth.
the truth, Lucci, is painful.
You commie bastard.
You liberal fuck.
Man.
Race
So-
war, go.
Reagan.
Holy shit! So what the fuck
He's
else
like
has been going on?
Beetlejuice.
Oh my god.
I have a. Do I have it on my? Oh,
You say his
man.
name 3 times, he just shows up with a sledgehammer and starts knocking down walls.
I
Freedom.
have a wonderful picture that I'm surprised is not the desktop picture on my iPad right here. It says Zombie Reagan, optimism, conservatism, brains.
Nice.
Really quite wonderful.
Actually, his brains did kind of zombify there at the end, didn't
Oh,
They truly
that
No, come on.
is
Come on.
It's the key to being optimistic.
It
Hey,
is.
dementia.
Dementia's sort of like, really tragic zombification.
Maybe.
They're not the people you grew up with. They're not the people you've known your whole life. They just sit in a corner.
They're not
making
people.
noises.
Who the fuck are these people?
Yeah.
Why do you keep talking to me?
Where's
That's pretty
Mr.
tragic.
Gorbachev?
I want my mother. You're not my mother.
You were
Whoa.
You were 73 years old.
Hold on,
Your mother's
let's-
dead.
I want to explore this a little bit further. Can you go into greater detail of your want here? Because you look like an Oedipus-based human being. Yeah, see, that look says it all. That look is fake denial. That is fake outrage.
The
sir.
word you were looking for was
Son of a
edible.
bitch.
Edible?
Edible,
Edible.
deniable.
Edible, yes.
Wait, edible? What did I say?
Edipole.
Oedipal.
What did I say?
Oedipal. You said
Oedipus.
Oedipus based.
Oedipal is the word.
Oh,
Unless,
okay. Because
unless you were also referencing Lil B,
okay.
the based guy.
I think there's some
Praise the
confusion
bass
here,
god.
some language difficulties. Edible, as in
your
look at
mother
this
is
belly.
edible.
Look at this belly.
Look how much he has
I have
edibled.
I have editabled a lot.
Of pizza.
A lot of pizza.
Look at this body.
that-
I'm edible.
that might be
whole
accurate.
Pizzas at a time, and look, I got this body.
Fuck your Asian metabolism.
It is true. You have a genetic advantage over us,
Yes,
sir.
I do. Well, when you eat, your people eat nothing but rice all the time. real carbohydrates are processed very quickly.
And all the StarCraft.
These are facts. And then StarCraft, yeah.
It would twice with balls.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Swinging it back around.
Holy shit.
Gotta get them APMs up.
Okay.
Can't wait for fucking StarCraft, the next StarCraft 2.
When's that supposed to be out?
It's Blizzard, so
Okay.
eventually.
Who knows? Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the Protoss pack.
Yeah.
Blizzard, so eventually. Duke Nukem, when it's done.
Yeah. Eventually.
No,
StarCraft Ghost.
Because no, at least when that was actually canceled. So at least with with Blizzard,
After
you
how
know,
many years?
when they say eventually, and with a major franchise like StarCraft and it being the third part in their series that they need to make, it'll come out.
It's
eventually.
a 20-year-old franchise with 2 things in it that came out 4 years apart. So
Three, sir, technically 4, sir. You got StarCraft,
Technically
StarCraft
4.
Brood Wars, StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty, StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. Asshole.
I still have to get Heart of the Swarm.
StarCraft and StarCraft 2 and other shit that doesn't fucking matter.
11 years, no. It was 11 years.
I stick by my non-specific point in time.
Do you know how I found out about StarCraft 2 coming out? It came out in Korean first.
Of course.
The trailer I saw was in Korean.
Yeah, what did it say?
I don't know.
I know. I just wanted to say it.
I don't fucking speak Korean.
You Korean
It's not a
bastard.
real Asian.
We're the original Asian. There's a theory that one of the cradles of life,
Let me guess, a
theoretical
Korean
cradles
came
of
up with
life.
the theory.
Yeah, I was gonna say not come up with a white man.
One of the theoretical cradles of life is Korea.
Whose theory is this?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that your
our
theory?
It's my theory.
I was gonna say.
It's Kim Jong-un's theory.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You know, the there's a lot of theories about
The supreme leader.
You come from the wrong Korea to say that.
Rodman claims that he's a.
It's
great
only
fella.
there's only one Korea, Lucci.
Rodman would say something like that, though. To be fair,
They're good friends, I hear.
yeah, of course they are.
Oh God. So Lynch, just because I want your anger for this.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Here we
Bring
go.
it.
Comcast says it'll bring ultra fast internet to us by 2016.
Oh no, I did read that. That was there's just so much bullshit in that article.
Oh, I know.
And like Comcast has just been spewing so much bullshit. They're like, for
me
3
guess, they
years
put that out on
we
April
can provide
1st.
like 10 gigabit service. The fuck?
No, April 2nd.
No, it was not an
They
April
were just
Fool's
running.
joke.
They were just running late.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they had a delay.
But they're going to
busy
be
uploading on their 26 baud modem. They had to get it up in time.
The company announced plans to offer internet speeds of up to 2 gigabits per second, the majority of its nearly 22 million subscribers by the end of the year.
but
Well, look,
Bullshit.
if it fucking happens,
well, it's only
I'm
going to
fucking there.
by the article. It's only going to be the
only
subscribers
only choice.
that have street access to fiber.
Yeah.
I have
Where the
street
fi-
access
where-
to fiber, but they're not going to fucking offer it to me. I guarantee you.
Yeah, guaranteed. If there's
Never mind.
a Comcast fiber line in the street, you can
Oh, a
you can
Comcast fiber line.
if there's a
right.
Comcast fiber
See,
line
there you
in
go.
the street, you can. They haven't said anything about the hookup costs, but you can probably pay to dig a fiber line out to the street and hook up to
It's
the
going
fiber
to be
line.
new developments.
No,
only.
they won't even do that because I read another article this
No,
week.
you have to pay for that to get hooked up.
There was a guy who bought a house. And like,
Oh, that poor
I read
bastard.
this.
yeah. He
Oh
bought
my
a house.
God, yeah.
And he works from home. And he called Comcast before he bought it to make sure that they could bring internet to the house.
yeah.
Oh, and they were all about
He
it. They're
mo-
like,
yeah,
not a
they're like,
problem.
no, it's all
Yeah.
fine. Everything's
Oh, God,
okay.
yeah.
He moved into the house. No internet service. Comcast would not come out and because they would keep sending out texts to
And the
like
text-
hook up the
Yeah,
the
the
boxes
text
and
kept
whatnot.
going, you have to have a
and
line,
like you need to
like-
dig a line out here.
Yeah.
The guy was like, "All right, I will have it dug out and pay for it myself." And Comcast was like, "No, go fuck yourself."
Yeah, no, they
won't do
came
that.
up with another reason why they couldn't do it. It had something to do with, oh well, the line won't work because you're too far from the hub and
Yeah,
blah blah blah. I
it
mean,
was like
yeah, it was-
500 feet.
yeah, it
too,
was
so
pretty
it was
fucked up.
not that long.
it was pretty fucked up.
And
So the dude's whining. He's owned the house for 6 months, and
Yeah.
he's going to have to sell it and move.
And not only that, wasn't Comcast? Didn't Comcast start billing him for service he wasn't even getting?
No,
at some
they weren't.
portion?
They weren't
no, I
being
was-
that big cunts.
Yeah, the story I read, they'd actually billed him for work that they hadn't done, and then he had to get that corrected. It is just a fucking
It is
nightmare.
it is surprising how fast companies lower their cost on services once Google announces
No,
that
this
they're going
is
to go into a
We've
place.
already seen this from AT&T, which offers gigabit fiber service connections for $70 a month in Austin, Texas, where it competes with Google Fiber, but it's $110 in
where they
Cupertino,
don't.
where it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, where it doesn't.
Well, I mean, but that's market. That's how that works. Supply
For
and demand.
$110, I'll pay $110 for gigabit service.
Absolutely.
It was reliable gigabit
If
service.
it's-
That's the key.
It is
As
reliable.
long as it's not like
com-
up to a gigabit that
Yeah.
you share with everyone, because that's how it works. Actually,
what is
doesn't
it?
have to, but that's how it is.
The mathematical theory is that on a single line of fiber, you can get 32 terabytes per second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is the mathematical.
Government lines are already running it.
That's the mathematical
Excuse
limitation.
myself and
of
go to the
fiber.
bathroom.
No,
now.
they're not doing it. Government lines are running 5 terabytes a second right now.
Still
Well,
impressive.
This is just the mathematical theorem for
Yeah.
the maximum
That you
bandwidth
could.
of
Yeah.
a single fiber optic line.
Black fiber can run higher, though, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't remember how fast, but yes.
Faster.
Seattle's all hooked up with black fiber,
There's another
Racist.
city that is. I forget which one it is.
but nobody's doing anything with the black fiber lines
Yep.
because
No.
the city denied
Because
everyone
racism.
Because well, yes, but
Yes.
the city of Seattle denied any company coming in and
Access to
using
it?
the
Well,
and
that's
accessing the
stupid.
black fiber lines that they put in.
Well, that's
Yeah.
really ignorant.
It makes you wonder what Seattle's doing with
Ferguson-
them.
A
too.
lot of fucking bong hits. That's what Seattle's doing. A lot of fucking bong hits. Hey man,
At
let's
like
just
32
give
terabytes a
everybody-
second,
let's just
yes.
get everybody free internet. That'll be more than they could ever conceivably want to use, but not allow businesses to use it because you'll pass that over here, man. I want another hit.
420,
Makes sense.
24/7.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that resulting.
These are facts.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also Seattle, so who the fuck would want to live there anyway?
Hipsters.
Hipsters.
Words you should never
Hippies,
are on our podcast.
Coffee enthusiasts.
Coffee,
facts.
yeah, coffee
Nirvana
enthusiasts.
fans.
People that don't mind being rained on 363 days out of the year.
So the
They could have
Scottish.
just gone to England.
yeah, they could have.
That's a cumulative
They
300.
They could have gotten
the
better
Scottish
food.
mine they just gave up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would Seattle or England have better food?
England's would probably be realer.
Probably
Seattle, I
Seattle.
could see it being a whole bunch of tofu, fucking vegan bullshit.
Hippie, fucking
Yeah.
commie pinko bullshit.
Or that.
It's just hash brownies all the
I
time.
mean, at least in England, it still has the eyes attached, and that's how you know.
I
it's
gotta go,
fucking real
guys. I'm
food.
heading to Seattle.
With the hash brownies all the time, at least all the rest of the bullshit food tastes good.
Make sure
Yeah,
that your
well,
liver
yeah.
can, the weight
Yeah.
can be on an airplane.
Double check your liver before you have another drink.
They might make you charge extra to check it.
I'll wait for you.
Check what? His Merkin?
His liver.
His liver.
Oh, his Merkin.
Yeah.
He's
Not his
well, now that they have the
Merkin.
X-ray machines, well, they're gonna have to.
Look, just because I go off mic.
Oh, now the
fucker.
scotch is here.
The what?
Hello.
Oh, laddie.
Oh, it is open.
Oh.
I didn't think it was.
It's barely opened.
Barely
And
opened.
I think Sean opened it to smell it.
And decided
Because he's
that
never
he
had
doesn't-
scotch because he's a heathen.
Well,
He does
he
sound like
also
a heathen.
doesn't like liquor.
It's my favorite noise. Do that again on mic.
Oh, yeah.
Better.
Oh, yeah.
I prefer my cork pops with more baritone.
Well, you gotta wet the cork.
You gotta wet the cork,
Yeah, you gotta wet the cork.
dude. That sounds like a sexual
What I'm
thing.
doing is a cardinal sin, but shut up.
It is a cardinal sin, but that's okay
Wait,
because
just-
there's no cardinals here.
Hold on, I need a clean sound.
Hey, I grew up in St. Louis now. Okay, that was not a funny sports joke.
Cardinals? What?
I get it. I just wasn't paying attention. It's fine.
You had to
okay.
say it was a sports joke.
Exactly. I did have to actually say it was a sports joke for anybody here to get it.
I didn't. I was paying.
It was.
I
not-
wasn't paying
it
attention.
wasn't. There wasn't much to get, to be honest.
The closest thing I've ever come to with sports No, I was on the football team in 8th grade, actually. That's a sport, right?
You
Cheerleading
came next
doesn't
to
count.
home base, right?
No,
Cheerleading
cheerleading
doesn't-
counts. It totally. Coach said it totally counts.
I lied.
But he said that my virginity was still intact because he didn't go in through the front.
Oh God. There we go.
You have to make it forceful.
That's also what Coach said.
Wet and forceful.
My God, I just love the smell and taste of Scotch. I really.
It's the superior whiskey.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
it's
it's just
brewed by those who were completely devastated time and again by the English.
At least it's not an Islay, which tastes of the swamp.
Shut your mouth. Islay's amazing.
Islays taste like swamps.
I like the
Swamps have never tasted so good.
They taste like a literal swamp of sorrow.
I like the swampy Scotch personally.
I haven't tried Islay, I don't believe. I'd like to though. Now.
It's magnificent.
Do you like
I want
burning
to try
rubber
just so I can
snatch,
agree
then?
with one of you.
Do I what?
Do you like burning rubber snatch then?
I do, in fact, like
Burning
rubber snatch.
Smells like
rubber
NASCAR.
snatch? Wait a second. Okay, I get the burning the rubber part of that, but where's the
I
snatch
grew
come
up
in
in
with
the
NASCAR?
Midwest, man.
I know, but NASCAR. I just don't.
I vacationed in the Poconos.
That's not really a vacation.
God damn it! And my parents met in the Poconos.
Pocono
Really?
500 Speedway, yo.
Yeah, my dad was a ski shop. He ran the ski shop, and my mom did ski lessons. They met on the slopes.
That's so romantic.
The first time they actually met, my dad. They were out at a bar afterwards, and my dad was teaching 3 other women how to do the hustle.
Do the hustle.
I've met your dad. That sounds about right.
Right?
Actually, I met your dad too. But I only met him the one time that you fucked me over on a power cleaner, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Power washer.
Power
well
washer.
done. Well done.
No, yeah. No, we'd had a.
You bought stuff from me.
I
We had
bought
a
stuff
taco
from you
night
that
at my
was
place.
The complete opposite of that.
We had a taco night at my place, and I invited a friend of mine from work over. And they talked about this power washer for what, a good 15 minutes. And so I wake up the next morning, and me and my buddy travel all the way over there. And Luch had already sold the fucking
4
thing.
hours after I started selling stuff on it.
We were good for it.
I bought
We
a
were there.
$1,700 vintage synthesizer that is a collector's item. There's less than 2,000 of them left in the world.
For how much?
For
I bought
$100.
it for $50.
Were you
$50.
aware of its rarity before you
What's-
sold it?
Yeah,
What's
I
the value now and what's your street address?
It's not at my house.
And what's
no.
your alarm company? I'm just curious.
Advent?
Oh,
According to the
shit.
sign outside.
I can't do anything with
I
that.
don't know, that's
it's
actually-
at 20 gauge Shotgun Street.
My security company's a 9mm.
Yeah, it's on the corner of 20 gauge, and I will blow your fucking head off streets.
That's in Detroit, by the way.
And not the good parts of Detroit.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
I mean, I had. You're right. I did sell it for $50 because I bought it for $100,
Right.
and I bought it for $100 because I used to work for the company.
Right. That's what I tell everyone is, I got this from an engineer at the company.
Oh,
and
nice,
so,
I
it's pretty
did-
much perfect. It's
Yeah.
got a couple little cracks on the keys. That's it.
I did do engineering repairs.
I could sell that thing on eBay for $1,700 today, though.
Yeah, but don't.
No, I'm not going
Yeah,
to.
you shouldn't,
It's
'cause
amazing.
it's a
freaking
it's a great-
outstanding
Wait for 2000.
synthesizer. It's a straight up collector's item. Like, I am the envy of so many people because I have one. No shit. Like,
have,
it's
have you been able to find any replacement keys? Like I know something.
I have.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
They're $4 a piece, and I don't
that-
give a shit. That's a deal.
it really is.
What I am having trouble finding is the replacement pots for it.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Which, I mean, any pot would work for it.
And just like that, we're back to Seattle.
Why does
Pot?
it just have to be Seattle? Why not Colorado?
Because fuck Colorado. That's why.
For us,
They are nothing but
uneducated,
like
it's-
mountains
pot is like
and
a
rape
volume control.
allegations and
Yeah.
MRSA. Yeah. Colorado is MRSA, rape allegations, and mountains. That's all Colorado is.
Skiing.
And $31 million in taxes to give back to their to their citizens because
That sounds
tax.
communist.
They tapped into
Because
that
of tax-
billion-dollar enterprise.
Oh, I'd
Darn
tap
right.
into that.
They are.
I'd tap
they,
that.
They have that much to refund extra.
Hey, I'm looking at it like
trying to
this.
be-
Look,
and
look,
most
look.
of the people are like, "Oh, we didn't expect it back. We were planning on it. We
Just
don't
set
really
everybody
care.
up in
Why
the state
don't
with
you
a
put it into the schools, guys?" That's actually what most of the people are saying.
Just set
Put it into
everyone
the
up with
schools.
with a state-run 401k with the extra tax money.
We're
Or some extra weed. They don't
yeah,
care.
we're
Either
10
one.
years we're 10 years away from national legalization.
Subsidize the weed industry.
Oh God, we're 10 years away from
tax
national
dollars.
legalization.
There goes
for
the
corn.
debt. It worked for corn. I mean,
Yeah, but hold on.
Just
Corn-
don't let Monsanto get their hands on it.
No. Oh my
No,
God.
God, no.
Weed that you can't kill with Roundup. Roundup ready weed.
Monsanto proof Monsanto.
All right.
God damn it.
Thanks for listening to us, Monsanto.
I could just see those poor little like home pot farmers, I don't know how these grew in my the seeds blew over from the mega farm next door. Why am
there's
I getting
the,
sued?
What is it? There's the argument against nationally legalizing the pot trade because of it would eliminate the small grower.
Bull fucking shit. The only problem is
You mean the illegal grower?
Yeah.
the arguments against it are based
with the
around
actual license, with the license to sell medicinally.
Yeah, but no, but they'd be the corner of the market because they're
'cause you've
already
got-
established. They've already got their programs down. Like
Yeah, but
those
then-
are the people that.
But
should be
you've got the
pushing
major
for it.
cigarette
but then you
companies
have-
saying that they are ready to roll out their cigarette
Philip Morris and R.J. Reynolds are
Yeah.
ready to roll out
within a week.
Yeah, within a week.
Well, I have no doubt they'd be capable of. But who are they going to have to go to for supply?
They have it.
They have it. They have everything. They have everything set up. They just need the national. You're okay to do this.
Well, they've got distribution. I'll give them that. But like I said, there are several small distributors out there that are probably just keyed in to be big distributors and the head of the game once like national legalization happens because they've already got their everything under fucking.
To be fair, none of them
wraps,
have anything to fucking worry about because everybody who doesn't smoke weed is going to be like, oh, and it's legal now? Oh, I'll go get this Philip Morris brand up at the gas station. And everybody who wants good pot is going to go to their local dealer
going to
who
be-
they've always gone to.
It's going to be
No, because that
it's going
local
to be
dealer
like
will
the
be
craft
cut out.
breweries.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking that it's going to be more like craft.
It's going to be the craft growers.
You're gonna
Yeah.
you're gonna have your college boys smoking their Budweiser, huh? Oh, fuck all of you. Fuck off. And then
Get out.
Okay. Actually, I heard what I
We
said,
are
so
Pennsylvania.
I'm gonna agree.
That is Yingling they are drinking, and you shut your mouth about anything else.
First and foremost, Yingling tastes like a goddamn yeast ball to me anymore.
It does.
It's
actually.
really it's
You're not drinking premiums then.
no, it's thready and it's fucking it's
Drink
it's
premiums.
yeasty,
I read somewhere
not a
that
fan.
in the
I used to love it though.
I will not sit here for this.
no, IPAs have
it was like the
taste-
top 50 craft breweries in the country. Somehow Yingling got number one.
They're
It's
going by
called
barrel.
lobbying.
Is it
No,
by
they're
volume?
They're going by volume.
Okay, because I was about to
'Cause
say
they don't consider
I
Yuengling
don't
to be-
consider Yingling a
Because
craft brewery.
I
Yingling
don't
was
either.
number
It is
one.
so not a craft
And
brew.
It's not.
But if they're going by volume, then it still fits in the small market because
It still fits
Yeah.
in the small market
They're not
because
humongous.
the way that
They're
the
old, but
Brewers
not humongous.
Association has been classifying the craft brewer, it's under 2 million barrels or something like that. They're not doing it because of Yingling. They're trying to keep Sam Adams in the craft brewery category.
Yeah,
Which they should be because Sam Adams craft beer is awesome.
Well, it is, but
And-
Sam
but
Adams
that
is
also-
starting size-wise to get to the point where can you really consider something craft beer if it's fucking
But that
gigantic?
also
Right.
but that
It's
also
like the
Well, their
difference
craft
between
runs are
craft
limited.
beer and tasty beer.
Yeah,
You know.
their
Well-
craft runs are limited.
No,
They
I mean,
can be both, but the sets do not actually. you
there's
know,
there's a difference when you get
automatically.
right down to it because when you start talking volume, when you're talking about craft beer or something that's handmade, you're thinking
Yes.
of very small numbers because that shows that there was a lot of care and
It's like
dedication.
It's like Goose
this.
Island
Well,
used
yeah.
to be when
Yeah.
Goose Island first started out.
before
like,
it was
coming-
bought by fucking Anheuser-Busch.
Exactly. Like Goose
Don't
Island used
fuck
to
with
be
my
fucking
Sophie, you
amazing.
cunts.
Well, no, I still think if Anheuser bought a craft brewer, but they didn't up the volume coming out, that's still a craft brewer. They're
Yeah.
still making a small, limited batch with a lot of love and care. Now, if a big company buys a smaller company and all of a sudden they go from 100,000 barrels a year
Someone bought a
to
Elysium, too. I don't remember
1.2 million barrels a year, then it stops being a craft brewer because then it's just gigantic. you know,
Mass marketed.
yeah, let's just
Right.
plug it out, and at that point, the taste is definitely going to change. Although, you know, everybody
which
that's selling it
happens.
will deny it.
And-
blah
Yeah,
blah
like,
blah.
so when
it
Sam
happens.
Adams opened their brewery in Pennsylvania, like some of their seasonal beer, they absolutely started to change flavor. 'Cause the water's
well,
completely
the
different.
water
Yeah.
water makes a big, and I'll give them that. That's
I
not
hear
really
that-
their fault. There's
you
not
can-
a lot
you
you
can
can do
do
I
about
hear
that.
that
Especially with
Yingling in
Yuengling.
Florida.
Oh,
because
it tastes like
Dude.
dog shit.
Tastes definitely different because the Yingling brewed in Florida, you can definitely taste the swamp in it.
oh yeah, like
I live-
Pennsylvania isn't full of swamps. What?
I live in between
Well, no, but
both,
they're different
and
water
there
sources.
there is a different taste. So
There
that-
is a different taste. You can definitely taste the difference between
I have no doubt.
Florida
Florida
brewed-
water's awful in general.
well,
It's
no,
there's sulfur.
Yeah, there's not a lot they can do about
The
that.
Northeast has arguably, not really arguably, but the best water in the fucking nation. That's why.
Well, hold on.
That's
Where are
why
you getting
pretty
this
much
from?
every single major
taste-wise.
Yeah.
That,
Have you ever been to Hot Springs, Arkansas? No, seriously, Hot Springs, Arkansas. You cool that shit down. It's
What-
fucking
like,
delicious.
While the water
Build a
itself
brewery
might
on
be,
it.
while the water, the nutrients and everything
I
in,
need
the,
another
in the
beer.
northeast of the United States, it gives better flavor to things like pizza dough
Look-
and
look up
bread
breweries in Hot
and
Springs.
bagels.
That's why
and-
Jersey Mike's across the country will import their water
Yeah, they do.
from New Jersey.
yes, it's
Aren't they only on the
absolutely
East Coast though?
No,
No.
there's a Jersey Mike's down in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Come on, Mr. Achievement Hunter aficionado.
Shut up, I forgot.
But no, I again, I think when it comes to craft, it comes to size. You can't call Budweiser
There's
craft.
one.
There
There's
was a big
one in
There are very
Reading,
few things in this world that don't come down to
30th Street
size.
Station somewhere, I think. Too.
I think there's a Jersey Mike's in third.
And there's the dick joke.
Reading Terminal.
Reading
Market.
Terminal Market. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want. Who wants to go?
I do.
And-
Wait, I don't know what about
Another
you're
beer?
talking about with Reading Terminal Market. What?
Beer.
Oh no, I'm good.
Going to get more.
And there is at least one brewery in Hot Springs, Arkansas, Superior Bathhouse Brewery and Distillery.
But yeah, a lot like
I don't think I want to drink anything from the hot spring.
Well, or a bathhouse in general.
but
But that I'm kind of
Aren't-
curious about.
Poland Springs, Pennsylvania? Isn't that a Pennsylvania spring?
Poland Springs?
Poland Springs is a name brand that is also run by Deer Creek and all these other
Yeah,
random
like,
springs companies.
There's
Yeah.
one. There's
it's
one.
actually all owned by Coca-Cola.
yeah, but like they all pull from like a
The
Pennsylvania
same
spring.
The same sink.
Yeah, they all
Yeah.
come from the same sink. That's correct.
They all come from the
I've
reverse osmosis
I've been
comes
to the
from
Evian
sink.
factory
yeah?
in France or wherever the hell it is.
yeah.
I
It's
think
kind of-
in
How
France.
nice is
It
the
is in
bathroom?
France.
There's
It's gorgeous.
I believe that there's like 3 bottled water like brands that pull from the same spring in Pennsylvania.
Can anybody identify what the hell this is?
That's a
that
bathtub.
top.
It's a bath.
Bathtub.
It's a bathtub.
How the hell you use that in the brewing
It's
process?
the Iron Giant.
Oh,
Because that's part of their. That's looks to be part of their brewing
I
process.
forget what the bath.
Yeah,
It's where they
forget
mix
exactly.
in the
It's,
hops.
It's the mash.
Yes, the
Yeah,
mash.
Yeah.
Okay.
where they
I'm not
mix
even
in-
looking at it. I'm
Yeah.
just
It's
guessing.
where they mix in the hops and then they do the malting later on.
Hey, their craft beer tasting room was open at 11 a.m. daily.
Ooh.
All right, if I ever go back to that state, I got a plan.
Are you really?
No, tablet down.
Tablet.
I'm glad no one's foot was under that iPad
let's-
Generation 1 that weighs as much as a small
metric-
tank.
Just the fact
Fuck
that
ton.
the fact that the needle on the
it
hard
was a
drive
heavy
didn't skip
drop.
on that. Holy shit!
Yeah, I've dropped this on my foot, and let me tell you, it leaves a bruise. This thing's a fucking tank.
It's like an
no doubt.
engineering textbook.
This is the one I'm. This
Although
is
you
the
get more
iPad
use out
that
of the tablet.
When I get a new iPad soon, I will be giving this actually not a brand new one. I'm actually going 2 generations back because of the difference in quality.
You're going 2 generations back from an iPad 1?
No, from the new iPad.
From current iPad.
From current iPad. No, this is the one I'm giving to my 1-year-old.
Apple still sucks.
Because
He can't break it.
he
Yeah.
can't break it. He can break his foot, sure, but he can't break.
Look
this.
at these! Look at these! Look at these entitled children
His,
getting
foot,
their
his
iPads.
foot's cheaper to fix.
His foot is way cheaper to fix. Yes.
He'll heal faster. They're
Speaking
they're
of, speaking of Apple
they're
and
tiny
you
bones.
motherfuckers.
Uh-oh.
hey, don't lump me in with these fucking bastards.
No, I'm talking.
Why
I'm
are you
saying
lumping me
Apple
in?
are motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, they are.
I thought you said
And don't
you
point at me
motherfuckers.
because I've got Samsung. Dude.
It's the
And a
the
Dell
royal
computer.
you motherfuckers
I know.
pointing at Apple, not pointing at anybody at this table.
He's
but you
one of the Apple
motherfuckers
As
at
you
this
point
table.
at everybody at this table.
you motherfuckers at this table.
God damn you! Say your piece. Say
But
your piece.
they what is it? Square Trade just did a
wasn't
bend
even
test. I think no, it was Square Trade that did the test on it.
Oh.
But it was the Mac fanboy site that did the did the article on it, but they just tested the new HTC phone against the
No, it was the Galaxy Edge.
no, it was there were 3 phones in the test. It was the 6 Plus, the Apple 6 Plus.
I wish I could give my wife 6+.
So does she.
And they were testing it against the Galaxy S6 Edge
I'm available for pitch hitting.
and the HTC M9 in a Ben test.
I really want the
because
M9.
Because of Bengate, and they just released the Samsung just released the S6, as they do with like little to no fanfare, and people are just going to pick up the S6 because, well, it's Samsung and they make a fucking good product.
They make a very quality product.
And,
I'm a Note owner, and that shit's
and so
the bomb.
they did this Ben test, and they were trying to figure out like the Mac site said they were trying to like make all these like things are like, oh, the S6 brakes at less pressure. Yeah, all it did was prove that glass breaks at its yield point instead of bending.
I just read some of the
Like
comments
metal.
on the article, and my brain hurts.
You should never read the
'Cause,
comments on any article on the internet.
Don't tell me
EJ.
what
Have
to
you
do.
ever been on the internet?
You're not
before?
the boss of me.
Beca- According to this bend test, the S6 and the 6 Plus bend at the same general tensile
120 pounds for pressure.
yield pressure, which is 120 pounds.
So no fatties is what you're saying.
no fatties. But the
Sorry, Lucci.
Okay.
no
Gotta
livers.
go.
The 6 they're trying to make this whole thing where like the 6 Plus bends, but the S6 Edge, the screen cracks because the glass wraps around to the edge.
Yeah, which is
It-
just
it has-
dumb,
it-
honestly.
It has
I like
bubble
the
gas.
design.
It looks sexy.
Yeah,
It
looks
looks
cool.
really sexy,
and that's
but
what's
it's
for-
dumb.
It looks
OLEDs
cool.
are nice.
But like the only thing that Ben test proved
How dare
on,
you get in
on
the
the
way of
6
innovation.
Edge, on the 6 Edge was that glass cracks at its yield point. That's it. If they were going to compare apples to apples, they would have tested the regular S6, which is just a full aluminum case with the Gorilla Glass front, and they would have been tested both against each other.
I actually have a question for everybody here. Who has cracked their screen on their phone?
Never. I've
Never.
never broken a phone in my life.
How? What happened?
Dropping
Oh, no.
it.
You dropped it. Okay.
I did it once, and because I wore my phone on my hip, and I was a very, very active mechanic, I smashed it up against a plate of steel.
Okay. All right. So,
So-
out of the 4 people at the table this second,
Yeah.
okay, we have 2 phones that were broken. How many phones have you had that were full glass front,
One.
modern
Or
phones?
two.
Two.
Well, mine was
2, I've never broken a phone in my
Two.
life.
And I've had 3.
My first one wasn't technically a
Four.
smartphone.
lot.
It was one of the slide out QWERTY keyboard ones that had like the
But it-
full
but it
glass.
still had the- it still had the full
glass
front.
front.
Yeah.
But it was one cracked one little crack down the center, and I smashed it into a piece of
Why?
steel.
Why? And it only seems
about you,
this
Fesh?
way.
Never broke a screen. Never broke a screen. Yeah,
and you've
never.
had at least.
So you're
3
an
that I know
adult.
of.
Yeah, I've had several smartphones. Yeah,
So-
never broke a screen.
So, like with those percentages, why is it that all I seem to see are iPhones with cracked screens?
It's because it's the trend. They actually make covers to make your screen appear cracked.
It's true.
No, I'm not shitting you because it is. It
No,
shows your
like,
disdain for the amount of money that went into your.
actually cracked phones. Like,
Because you want to know why? Because to replace a screen on Samsung and HTC, a Motorola, takes about $20.
it's true.
For an Apple store to look at your cracked screen, it's $80.
Just to look at
Just
it.
to look at it.
just to quote how much it's going to cost you. Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Wow.
I'm feeling it. Come on.
What are you coming on?
Fuck Apple.
Yeah. No.
sorry.
No. But honestly, no. It is a trendy thing
Fuck
too. Not
Apple.
all those cracked screens you've seen are actually cracked screens. They make like
No,
the little
like
polyurethane
I'm just talking about people I
covers
know
to make it
who
look.
have iPhones who like do not have that app
Now,
running.
Apple
They just-
actually has some other weird allegations coming up against them for sexism because the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus are too big to fit in any women's pockets.
They're even too big to fit in most men's
Yeah.
pockets.
right, but women's pockets, if they
wanna
even
know.
have them on their pants, are usually way, way, way smaller, and so the
It's
iPhone
not.
6.
It's not.
Apple's fault that
It's
fucking
not a
women's
hard-
pants are
Yeah, that's
fucking
true.
I'm just
stupid.
saying-
It's
I'm
not
just
a
telling you,
hardware.
The problem is, women have been telling us for years that the size doesn't matter.
Hey, they've been lying the entire fucking time.
It is, and This
I
is
know,
the
but
one and
not
only
one of them
time.
has ever told me they wanted it smaller.
This is the one and only time you will ever hear me even remotely defend Apple, and I'm not even necessarily defending Apple. It is
He's
not.
defending Apple.
It is not the responsibility. Go fuck yourself. Of the hardware developer to accommodate their product to current fashion
Oh,
trends.
Jesus, could you be a bigger fucking shill for Apple?
Yeah, come on, man. Jesus.
No, I agree though. That is kind of irrelevant bullshit.
I don't give a shit about your fucking like your low waisted. Oh,
wait,
You
wait.
chauvinistic pig.
how
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah.
And you're fucking. You can't fit any phone in those pockets.
Nah, he's
I've
right.
seen them.
Yeah.
They're like 3 inches deep.
Usually they're sewn shut.
That's
Yeah.
that's true.
Usually they're just stitching.
It's called a purse
A man.
or the front of your shirt.
A satchel. Indiana Jones uses
What I
a
see.
satchel.
That leads
It's
to
called
breast
a
cancer, though.
satchel.
Man bag.
But great reception.
I haven't. But
yeah,
I've never
um,
owned any Apple
But
shit.
then no
so.
more boobs.
Was it?
So, you know,
I
take-
think I read something where it was Apple. The Apple iPhones are still using Gorilla Glass 2, and Samsung has just moved over with the S6. They just moved over to Gorilla Glass 3.
Well, but if they were using the same type of glass, it does question why you see a lot more Apple phones cracked. And again, unless people are doing it fucking intentionally.
I don't think people
If it
are
was
doing it.
trendy, if it was
I-
trendy,
No,
people would
it's
have
never
doing
been
it.
trendy.
It's never been trendy to have a cracked screen.
No,
I think
horseshit.
I
No,
think
A
that's
sticker is one thing. That's not because it's trendy.
It's a
because
theft
people
deterrent.
think that's people.
That might
it's
be.
either they think it's a theft deterrent, or
Okay.
it's because people think it's humorous, like the bullet holes in the car decal.
Yeah, I grew up in the South.
like
Most
that.
of those weren't decals.
Well, right.
they were real.
They were quite real.
Yes.
I need to give my car some character.
They're,
Yep.
they're probably because somebody was unloading their weapon, flipped a bullet around in the barrel, and then lodged it.
That actually happened.
It's
to me.
called
Earlier today.
chamber,
I don't-
sir.
Yeah.
What?
Chamber.
Like I own a gun.
So, I managed to
an
chamber
American.
around reversed. So sue me. This is
still-
America.
somebody.
This is America.
It's
Something
America.
went
You're right. It's
wrong.
America. Somebody's gonna sue you.
Which is why I am not going to mention the make or brand of the firearm it happened.
I
to.
will. It's a piece of shit. I forget what it is.
That's
though.
neither the
I
make
forget
nor
what
the
it is.
brand.
I absolutely forgot what it is.
We
Yeah,
should
but
make
it-
a we should make
brand.
a firearm brand called piece of shit.
It would
Hold
sell
on, one
heavily
second.
in the South.
let me get my
Trademarked.
3D printer.
Trademarked piece of shit.
That would sell heavily in the South. What are you doing? I'm just going out with my piece of shit this weekend. Going to see what I can't get into.
we need to do that. We need to make.
I'm gonna go shoot my piece of shit husband with my piece of shit.
It's an SCCY. It's a piece of garbage.
We also need to make a chaotic beer.
Terrible. Oh my
We
God!
also
let's
need
do
to
that.
make a chaotic
Let's
beer.
brew a chaotic beer. Oh, I'm in on this.
I'm
I'll
down.
front money.
I'm down.
I will definitely put
do
money
this.
into this project.
It is not very expensive to do that.
I have
Do
some,
okay? No,
I
the
have
question.
some
The
beer
question is
making
this:
kits at home.
Do
I
you
have all
know?
this
Do we
stuff.
want to brew the beer or do we want to distill some whiskey?
Or do we just make
Why
a
can't we
label?
do both?
No, yeah,
Why can't we do
we
both?
distill the whiskey and then we use the casks for the beer.
I know.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I know I'm probably the
sounds
only
like a
one for
great
this,
plan.
but I wouldn't mind doing some wine.
I knew you were gonna fucking
Whoa,
say it.
hold on.
I knew
You
were gonna fucking say
fucking
it.
I'm with you on that
Italiano
See,
retreat
I knew
monkey piece of shit.
look, I want the beer and whiskey too.
well,
My
you,
fatty liver needs to be fed.
yeah, but
He wants all the alcohol. It's true.
after making that admittance about the beer, I'm not sure if your mouth is worthy of the whiskey and the beer we'll brew.
Go fuck yourself because you have not had a decent wine then.
I've had plenty of decent wines. I really have. My uncle's
and then
a
now
wine
then you're
connoisseur.
just a liar.
Did you have a piece of nader then?
So no, what had happened was I woke up in this.
Let's drink your beer
goddamn-
before I take it from you and drink it myself.
I needed to finish the scotch first.
empty.
Oh, yeah,
Carry on.
no.
Scotch is going down.
Oh, is it?
Smoothly.
The scotch is actually very good. I'd have more, but I'm driving, so now's the time
I'll
not to have
sober
more.
up eventually.
Lynch got my one freebie of Ballast Point. I'm drinking the rest.
Yeah.
It's too good to share.
That actually was really
It's
delicious.
tax. It's driving tax.
That too, I'm sure. Did you try this or did you not?
I'll have it.
No, I thought you tried it when I was in the other room.
No.
Oh, it's
I
magnificent.
don't know how any
It
of you
is
fuckers
really, really
think you're
good.
driving in pothole state.
Dude, fucking coming up.
Oh, it's
up
awful.
It was
100,
horrible.
It's the worst
it was
goddamn thing ever.
Terrible.
The potholes in Pennsylvania right now are the
Uh,
worst I've ever seen.
yeah.
And
Like there's that one
Not a reason for me to
image
move
of
back.
like there's like the 4 states with potholes.
Yeah.
There's like Canadian potholes that they're just in a pothole, and then there's like Virginia potholes and those in a fucking like tank trap, and then there was like Maryland potholes where it was
Like the
just like
front end of the
front
car?
of the car was in the ground, and then there was Pennsylvania potholes, and it was the last scene of Thelma and Louise.
That's about right. I hit too many of those fuckers on the way up. Now I'm concerned about the condition of my rims.
Yeah. We just lost
fucking
a car
horrible.
2
Yeah.
weeks ago
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
the
2
potholes.
potholes.
Yeah.
Like no joke.
Rip in peace.
It
It will literally
it
break your
rattled
engine.
Well, it rattled
peace in
something
peace.
loose. All of the oil drained out of the car,
And then you had engine C's
And-
failure.
and then we had
one
engine
asked your
C's
opinion.
failure.
Yep.
Yes.
it's not,
You
it's not
can
an opinion. it's what
technically
you said.
break that off. Huh? If you're good enough, you can.
No,
break,
it blew a cylinder head.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
you're not
you're
doing much
you're
with that.
not doing much
you
with
can
that.
fix it, but
Yeah.
why would you?
Exactly.
Yeah, it costs
Let me
twice
s-
as
yeah.
much as our car
Car is
as we.
worth.
Oh, sorry, it costs twice as much as we owe on the
Yeah,
car.
at that point
to
it's-
at that point to
yeah.
fix it. So it would cost us approximately $7,500 to get an engine replacement.
This is a very expensive, tasty beer opening.
That's good
That was
sound.
a good
Very
pop.
nice.
All right.
I may have came a little.
I know how to work a tip of a mic.
Oh shit.
Oh, and I saw a guy with 3 police cars pulling him over, giving him a field
My name's
sobriety
Mike.
test earlier.
That's the best thing ever.
Yeah, I assume he must have been driving perfectly straight.
We saw that last night. We saw that last
he
night.
must be drunk, you know.
At midnight, Ashley, after we left the movie theater, we went and saw Kingsman last
It was
night.
fucking it was incredible.
Yeah, amazing movie.
All right. Thanks for the invite.
Fuck
busy.
you. Yeah, you're busy.
That I didn't say
Actually,
I was going to show up.
I
I
actually-
said thanks for the invite.
I knew you were busy, so I didn't bother. Fuck off.
He just
Anyway.
likes to play the victim.
So Ashley decides she wants to
Don't get me
vacuum her
started
car out at midnight. And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Because I saw lines on the way home. So if I do it now, I know no one's there. And I'm like, yeah. And the cops tend to get kind of interested about why you're vacuuming your fucking vehicle out at midnight in Gap. But it's okay because he had a black guy pull over and was doing a sobriety test, so he paid no attention to us.
Do they in Gap? They're just glad you're not shooting someone in front of them. I mean,
Well,
most
they're
of the
probably
time.
just glad that we're not assaulting somebody's horse sexually.
or that.
Dude, you should read the local ledger.
But
it
that's
happens
how
so
Fesh makes
often.
money.
No, that's how Fesh breaks off himself a piece.
And how you keep the revenue flowing in the city.
all new definition to kickback.
What city?
Hey, they've
Sorry,
got,
the village of
they've
Gap.
got
Better.
a cheese shop, which is actually pretty snobbish.
The cheese shop there is fucking amazing.
Do they not have an amazing fucking?
God,
Yeah,
they
it's
have
very-
the best selection of
Yeah.
cheese I've ever had in my life.
I want to go.
Yeah, it's actually very impressive, but it scares me because I
It
walk
should
in and
be
it's
an
like, holy
absolute,
shit.
It is worth an absolute trip. They have amazing.
I shouldn't have
cheeses
called it
there.
pretentious. They're really nice people, but the cheese itself is pretentious because when you're looking at like bourbon smoked something that came from Scotland, to me that's sort of a pretentious cheese
Dude,
selection.
I
Right?
can't even. And
Fucking right.
Okay.
And the entire
that's good.
staff is like well versed
they
in
are,
their
yeah,
cheeses
they know their
and
shit.
like testing out cheeses. Like it's so good.
Ooh, I want to go there.
All right,
so
well, let's
bad
plan
right
a
now.
trip. Let's plan a trip. Come down my way.
Company outing.
Plan a trip. I got to go down the street. You come to me.
Look, that means leaving the house. No, that means leaving
Leaving the state.
No, wait.
What?
For him.
Oh, for
Oh,
him,
for
but I
me.
wouldn't take him.
Wait,
to
were
the
we
cheese shop.
talking about sour milk?
I've been.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I'll go again.
Yeah, they have a really
You
decent
can't.
selection.
You can't have any.
No, I can. Cheese is fine with me.
Are you okay with
I'm
cheese?
good. I'm good with cheese.
You can
I thought you were
metabolize it?
lactose intolerant.
Slightly. It's just I'm lactose intolerant because I haven't like drank milk in years.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, that is kind
What the
of
hell
not.
is wrong with you?
Yeah, I love
no
milk.
wonder you're so skinny.
I eat human bones, so
That's not.
that's where I get my
that-
calcium from.
That is not an effective source of calcium. I'm
It's-
sorry.
Well, when you
slightly
eat
effective source
well,
of
when you
calcium.
eat a lot
Quantity.
of them,
Quantity.
quantity, sir. But no, I'm good with cheese. It's just straight up like milk and things that actually have like the lactose sugar because lactose is a sugar.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
The delicious,
People
delicious
who
sugar.
people who know anything about fucking biology.
But what breaks down the lactose sugar is the lactase, which if you drink milk, like regular ass milk from the store, has the lactase removed. If you were to go to down the street from
Where they
Aldi,
sell
having
raw
it.
milk.
where they sell raw milk, that would never be an issue.
Yeah,
If I could
probably.
get in
Reason
on
why
some of those
lacto-
videos of like sucking on some teats.
The reason why lactose intolerance exists is because of the mass manufacturing industry of milk.
Raw milk.
For
Raw
the
milk,
record,
Holmes.
for the record, I was drunk when most of those were shot. I wasn't even aware of where I was.
Yeah, they take out the lactase, which breaks down the lactose.
Hey, a nipple's a nipple, bro.
Which
A nipple's a
then
nipple.
makes people lactose intolerant because they don't have
I have
the
I
effective
have size
other
limits.
things that break it down.
I'll be honest though. Like we have tried raw milk. I do not see what the clamor is now. Maybe it's a health.
Do you like whole milk or skim milk?
I
That's
prefer
gonna be
Yes.
whole milk.
okay.
but I
It's-
didn't.
It basically okay. You know
didn't
the
really
taste difference
taste.
between skim milk and whole milk.
Yeah.
If you were to taste
Skim
whole
milk
milk,
is the-
and raw milk,
But I have, and what I'm saying
right
is
next
I
to
didn't
each
notice
other,
any taste.
the
difference.
taste
I didn't.
difference, the milk fat difference is actually
Skim
significantly
milk
I,
is
different.
the
I
fucking
don't think
devil.
it's strong enough.
It's not milk.
It's significantly
It's not
different.
milk. It
It's
might as well be
milk-flavored
just
juice.
Soy juice.
Skim milk is absolutely fucking fine. And,
It
and
is
this,
fine.
But
Skim milk is the
this
fucking
comes from
devil.
somebody
Get
who
the
will
fuck
drink
outta
skim
here.
milk.
It's not milk.
2% whole milk.
Yeah, I'm with Luch.
Unpasteurized.
horrible.
I'm with Luch on this
It's
one.
really not horrible.
We keep
It
skim
really
milk at the
is.
house mainly because it's got less fats in it. Honestly,
And
I know the
that's why-
fellow probably are
and
fats,
I-
but
and-
good.
and
That's
I-
where the
well,
good. That's
I-
where the
I-
good comes from.
Fats aren't bad for you.
They aren't.
Like,
Hold
your
on,
body actually has to work to break down the fats.
Says the
What-
skinny man.
What's bad for you are carbs because carbs are are just pure sugars.
Yeah, they turn into sugars. So
And when the body can't use those sugars, it turns them into fat. But when the body has to, when
For
the body
those of us
intakes
who eat
fat,
too many carbs,
Yeah.
having something without fat in it and adding on to the carbs is not a bad thing.
Agreed.
Skim milk is absolutely fine.
don't eat bread with every meal. That's
I am
you.
Italian.
Bread.
You want me not to live?
bread is every meal.
carbs are love, carbs are life.
Okay. So you know then.
No, I do too.
family-
Actually, I grew up in a household that we were very poor growing up, and so we had like super high carb meals with very little protein because meat is expensive and noodles and bread are not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my family's Irish Italian, so
Irish Italian / he's an Irish Italian Korean. Everyone, in case
so
you don't know.
most of my meals are potatoes and pasta.
Ooh,
Oh,
yum.
that sounds delicious.
That does actually. I want to grow up where you grew up.
Well, Irish Italian means potatoes, pasta, and wine,
Yep.
You wine drinking fucking fruits.
and some whiskey.
Although, actually, I've had some really good wine.
Whiskey is love. Whiskey is life.
Whiskey is the reason for existence, as far as I'm concerned.
It's up there.
Scotch.
No, it's up there.
Scotch.
God
is
created
the reason
the
for
world in
intellect.
6 days.
Scotch
and
is
on the
ambrosia.
7 days, on the seventh day made whiskey.
Scotch is the nectar of
Seventh
the
day you
gods.
just drank
Scotch
it.
is the nectar
Yeah.
of the gods. No, honestly, if
It took
side
6
by
days
side,
to-
whiskey,
to
whiskey
distill.
wishes it could get to Scotch's level.
Oh, well, that's
Oh, it's very
True.
true.
Well,
no.
in
Nobody at
most-
this table is arguing
the,
that.
Yeah,
the
I
only
noticed that.
reason that Scotch is called Scotch is because it's made in Scotland.
There's other subtle differences.
Because
in
it's
taste.
made from the peat in Scotland.
It's not just
That's not
the
actually
peat
the
that
only
does it.
reason why it's
Yeah,
called that.
no, there is a difference in
Originally, that
aging.
was the
Originally,
reason
that's
why.
the reason.
Just like champagne, not all technically
Not
all
all champagne come-
has to be made in Champagne, France.
Champagne.
Yeah.
Should be
Champagne.
Champagne.
Well, if you ask the European Union, yeah, they really think it
Fuck
should
the
be.
EU.
No, I'm not disagreeing. Like they also think that Parmesan cheese should only be allowed to be labeled if it came from.
Parmesan.
Yeah,
Parmesan.
exactly. So they can go.
and lesbians
fuck
only come from
themselves.
Lesbos.
Lesbos. Yes,
Lesbos.
I love the Greeks.
Canadian
I love to
whiskey
watch
can
their
only come
videos.
from Canada.
I don't love the Greeks because they're bankrupting the EU.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Well, but
Why do
there's,
you? Since
there's
when do you
At
care
least
about
it's
the
foreign
EU?
politics this
well, but
time.
hold on. I was going to say, but there is nothing wrong with what he just said. Everything he just said is fucking technically true.
Since when do you care? So much
Technically,
about
is the best
EU?
kind of true.
Yes,
I
yes.
don't
And their
actually.
economic policies.
Well, it does affect us, though.
It does affect
Everything's everything in the world is interconnected in such a way.
right.
Yeah.
Especially
Lynch as a hedge fund manager. I totally forgot how
Especially
how
after,
important that was.
especially
to him.
after the,
Lynch,
after
you and me
the,
gotta talk
the
after this.
EU
I have
has
money.
taken a page out of America's playbook.
Fuck everybody
Define
else.
yourself? Yeah.
Well,
define
no,
yourself.
well, with the whole unified currency and basically unified economics, aside from the Great Britain,
Right. Right.
The sterling silver.
where
Or silver sterling. Sorry.
I don't
Close
even know what
enough.
the fuck I'm talking about anymore.
I know. Where are you okay?
I think you were
Where'd you
talking
go
about
there?
the New
Did you
World
just
Order.
stroke out?
Did you
and,
smell toast?
No.
Did you just
Popcorn.
stroke out?
Burnt popcorn.
Fuck the
thought it
EU.
was toast.
Germany's carrying Greece on its back.
Yeah. No, but they literally are.
Literally.
And how does Greece thank them for that?
Literally.
Greece literally goes, we don't want to have to pay you back. Come on, cut us a break. That Greece is the most. Greece is a teenage fucking girl, like in the rich family, right? I
And
deserve
Germany is sitting there
everything.
going, "We will create the Fourth Reich."
Yeah. No, Greece is literally.
God damn it!
Why
Does Germany
you
still
leaving
owe
debate?
people money?
No.
Did they finally pay that off?
No, the EU owes Germany money.
No, they do
now.
a good amount. But
Like-
literally, Greece
like-
is the unfucking thankful child. It's a brat.
Unfucking thankful child.
Yeah,
because
it's a brat.
because Germany, the German economy is supporting Greece,
But because of
Spain.
Italy.
there are like 9 people living in Spain right now.
Look,
It's
Greece
fine.
does not have time to come down from Olympus.
No,
Shut the fuck up.
dude,
They're too busy fucking their mom.
But because of that,
the Greeks.
we can go to Greece
Thank
right
you.
now with the $10 in our pocket and live like kings for months.
Not necessarily. I don't know what the exchange rate is like. I'm not
you
going to agree with that.
Leave my hyperbole alone, you fuck.
You could go to Mexico with 10
All you
buckets.
need to do is
in your
walk into
pocket.
Greece and be like, "I have a giant head."
Well,
If you go into Mexico with $10, somebody's beating you up and taking your $10, and you leave
No.
with nothing.
No, they're gonna take your kidneys too.
No, they're going to behead you
look,
unless
first,
you, unless you're going to mule for them.
first and foremost, I went to Tijuana. Secondly, I'm fairly sure that
Tijuana
mule.
is not Mexico.
I'm fairly sure that mule
TJ
was
is
of age.
TJ.
Okay, that mule looked 18 to me. The donkey show was amazing.
Kinky Kelly.
I got autographs and
Interspecies
Everything.
erotica.
no, but what gets me with like Greece, they ran a national train association that it turned out it would have been actually less expensive if Greece just paid for everybody to go everywhere in a taxi.
Like in the EU or in the world?
No, in Greece.
Everyone in Greece.
Their national transportation, their train system lost so much money. It would have been cheaper for the Greek government to pay for everybody's
it's Greece.
taxi trips. Okay, they had no fiscal fucking responsibility. In fact, tax officials in Greece would get fired or reprimanded if they too stringently went after tax evaders. It was almost like the national hobby was evading taxes, and if you actually cared about trying
Wait.
to recover taxes, that was a bad thing.
When
sounds like
hasn't been
America.
tax evasion been Greece's national pastime?
When
It-
hasn't that been most places' national pastime?
No.
That's-
Yeah, but here's
like,
the
I
thing.
know a lot of places
in
like
America,
the U.S. is mostly
in
like that.
America, you do not risk losing your job at the IRS when you go after somebody for tax evasion. In
Well.
Greece, when you actually
well,
maybe it depends. Okay, maybe it depends who you went after in America. But
Yes.
in Greece, even going after low-level tax evasion cheats, you would risk losing your job for bringing it up. It was not. That's what I mean. Even the tax collection system was like, no, we're cool if you don't pay us. And yet they had no fucking problem going, cooking their books to get into the Eurozone to begin with. They lied through their fucking teeth
Oh,
about
yeah.
how much
Oh,
money
yeah.
they actually had on hand. And as soon as they hit the EU, they ran their fucking debt up even further because now their economy was backed by
the EU.
the euro.
Yeah.
And I have zero sympathy for what's happening to the Greeks. Zero. They should just be cut the fuck off like the metastasized cancer they are.
Yes.
All right, and on changing the subject.
So the liberal and the conservative finally fucking agreed on something.
When it comes to Greece,
How did
Yeah.
we get there?
I have no idea. I'm not going to question it. However, I am going to completely change the subject.
Oh. Ooh, what are we talking about now?
All right, so you know how Hasbro's been making a bunch of shitty movies, right? Transformers,
Oh,
G.I.
yeah.
Joe.
What?
Yeah.
They made
What?
Battleship.
Yeah.
No, really?
Hasbro.
Shut your mouth about Battleship.
Battleship was fantastic. Battleship was fucking fantastic.
I can't even.
Hasbro. is
Bring it
de-
around to B12, Captain.
I'm about to. Hasbro is developing a Play-Doh movie.
Didn't Gumby already do that? Are they ripping off Gumby?
I'm sorry, who's Gumby?
And
Oh.
and there's a joke.
I'm just kidding.
There's
but-
a joke coming, Lynch, and you will probably jump on this before anyone else. Guess who's being eyed to direct it?
Peter
Michael Bay.
Jackson?
No.
Shia
Hold on.
LaBeouf.
I'll see if you
Paul
guess.
Feig.
Yep.
Oh Jesus!
That's a wave.
A Play-Doh movie.
Yeah, they're probably going to get
What's
his
the
wife to play
plot?
the Play-Doh.
What's the plot?
Wow.
I should point out for the record that was mean.
Yes, it was.
That was not.
It's because she has acting. It's because her acting ability is equivalent of Play-Doh. What were you thinking?
Well, my penis is equivalent to Play-Doh. So
I don't even know what that means. I broke Lynch though.
Give me another minute.
you all right, bud?
No, he's not. He's
No.
still recovering.
No.
That was hilarious.
You're welcome. I was comparing her acting ability to Play-Doh. I don't know what you're thinking about.
I thought maybe you were making a fat
Can I just
joke.
bring this up? It's been a very long time since I've seen Tim without his glasses on.
Yeah.
And his eyes are even smaller.
Yeah. I wasn't.
So tiny.
I was not going to point that out, but I was thinking.
He
the
just went
exact-
full Japanese.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact
Korean?
same thing.
Chinese.
Whatever.
Down syndrome.
He's not even stoned, so you know.
Thai ladyboy asshole.
Jack talk Thai. All of a sudden, you got my attention. Thai ladyboy asshole.
I know what you like.
All I'm asking,
doesn't hide it.
Wait,
gentlemen,
Thai,
if I pass untimely, delete my internet browsing.
Thai
history.
ladyboy with a horse mask.
Well, that's my Saturday night. So, oh wait, it's Saturday night.
It is.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Good God.
How long before Hasbro makes a movie about bubbles?
Haven't they already? I thought
I
they
don't
did.
know.
Well,
all like the bubble blowing
what's
shit.
the-
That's usually Hasbro.
Okay.
What's
Is
the
it Hasbro?
plot? What's the?
I
Who
think
the
that-
fuck knows?
Well, I
They're
think
just
that-
saying they're developing it.
I think that's any generic ass company. It's not Hasbro. They don't really.
Hasbro is still going to find a way to own it.
Oh, well, okay.
They're developing a fucking Monopoly movie.
Are they keeping the original Monopoly pieces, or are they going to come up with like new trendy Monopoly pieces?
Are they
'Cause that
going to
matters.
Battleship Monopoly?
Hopefully.
They better. They fucking better.
It will probably literally just turn into like terrorists attacking Wall Street,
I'm sure. Yeah.
and then they'll just be like,
it'll be about Occupy Wall Street.
and then right before the hero kills the main guy, he's like, go directly to jail, and then pop.
Oh
pop
God,
in his
yeah.
face.
Monopoly. The story of Comcast.
Oh,
Ruin the movie for me.
Why are we not writing for Hasbro? Because we could
we're
probably
way too
shit
talented.
out a better plot.
Because
Why are
we're
we not
internet
writing for
comedy
Cracked
dicks.
Magazine?
Oh, because they have standards.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
No.
That makes sense.
no,
Yeah, no.
no, it's not.
It's not them who has standards.
Well, we're
Us, maybe.
Oh, we don't have standards.
you know,
Well, I mean, comparatively.
Okay, I'll give you that.
we're internet comedy
And
dicks,
now
so we
Cracked
fit
is
right
actually
in with
pretty
Cracked.
good now. It's been good for
What's
a while.
pretty good?
Cracked has
Yeah.
been really good
Cracked
for
has
a
been
while.
fucking fantastic.
Yeah, for like a few years now has been amazing. I remember back in the day, I had a subscription to Mad and I had a subscription to Cracked when I was a kid, and Cracked was shit. It was complete and utter shit. Mad Magazine was great,
Yep.
and then at some point in the past 10 years,
Cracked is so very
Cracked
much like
became
the
amazing.
very self-aware satire.
Because the internet.
yes, because
Oh my
the
God,
internet is
yeah.
exactly why. And if you guys have not seen on Cracked, they have a Cracked After Hours.
Oh my god!
which is
that-
the
that is my-
writers.
that is my go-to playlist.
Yeah, it's like it's like four writers that have this little thing in a
Just-
diner where they just sit around and talk about like how all the Disney Pixar movies actually are talking
It's
about
where
how the
that-
world is ending.
It's
And-
that's where the unified Disney
Pixar?
Pixar or the unified Pixar theory came from.
Yes.
Because the guy watched the cracked video on it and created the unified Pixar theory.
I'm gonna have to read up on that.
It's amazing. You just
You
go to
haven't seen
Cracked
that?
After
No,
Hours.
I have not.
It's-
Look who you're talking.
They put up all their videos on YouTube.
Okay,
You're
I'll
gonna
have to check that
fucking
out.
die, man.
It's-
They're
Well, don't
all
say that.
hilarious.
That is not like gonna make me want to watch it.
After Hours.
You're gonna love
that's
it.
you should have been marketing for the Ring.
Cracked After
Today's
Cracked
top,
After Hours.
today's topic is fantastic.
I haven't seen today's.
Today's topic is so good. No, it's actually a series called Today's Topic.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
It's so good. It's two people debating different sides of an argument.
Oh.
In like pop culture.
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I have seen those.
It's so good. New Guy Weekly has been fantastic.
I haven't seen that.
It's Alex Schmidt just being fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Today's
great.
was they just released a new Guy Weekly today was Sellers of Catan.
Oh boy.
And
God.
Yes, I'm listening.
he wrote a scene trying to do like Sellers of Catan with like paying rent. It's fucking ridiculous. It's brilliant and ridiculous at the same time. It's so like Cracked has been so wonderful.
Yeah, they really have been.
I will
I
give
feel
you
like
2 sheep for heat.
Corn weevils.
I feel like if we would it would be very likely that we would be friends with most of the people that write for Cracked these days.
Like
they would fit into our circle of friends very, very well. Like we would
very
all-
much. Like
yeah.
we're
Right.
It's like that group.
we
of, like,
are their target audience.
Yeah, like
basically.
that very tongue-in-cheek satire
Yeah.
demographic. We would have so many good times together. And like I've been thinking about something for one of my the videos that I want to do with chaotic neutral. Is like I kind of want to do coming from like the whole like why every TV show is the same nowadays from the After Hours thing where like they come up with like the TV topics and they come up with The Wire.
Sure.
And the one thing that that I want to spin off from is like how they're like the one title that they came up with was elitist culture snobs.
Uh-huh.
I want to make the series elitist anime snobs, and like do like an After Hours style show of breaking down anime.
That would be great. That would be great. I know you. I honestly, I can say you are the biggest anime snob I have ever met in my life.
Biggest snob in general.
Well, he's one of the biggest snobs in general. Yes,
Because-
but anime in particular, and like I've known a lot of anime snobs over
No,
the years.
no matter how incorrect he is.
Yeah, that's true.
No, stop it. No. Shh, don't do it. Don't do it. Death Note. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fuck. Stop it. Death Note. Stop it. Don't drink all of the fucking scotch. Save it for when we do cigars.
You watch Fairy Tale, Lynch.
Death
Fairy
Note.
Tale is horrible.
You shut your goddamn
You
mouth.
shut your goddamn
horrible.
heathen motherfucking
it's
plebeian
horrible.
mouth.
I tried watching Fairy Tale, but the problem is I always try and watch it when I'm at that point of intoxication where you shouldn't be trying to retain any information from what you're watching.
So I've tried watching
Fairy
it
Tale
like
is
4
one of-
times, and I hated it every time.
I can't put any.
Being the anime culture snob,
Right. of
Fairy
course.
Tale is one of those long.
You do realize anime is Japanese, right? Just to make sure. Asian is not Asian all the way across.
Well, the
Yes.
Japanese never, ever did anything terrible to the Koreans.
never.
Now the Chinese.
not whatsoever. In the 8th.
Now, what the Japanese did to the Chinese, however, is a completely different story.
You settle down. Too soon. Go. Explain to Eric why he's wrong.
With Fairy Tale, Fairy Tale is a shonen show. You know what a shonen show is.
I do.
It's an anime podcast.
Yes, yes, I'm aware. That's exactly
that?
what it is.
Plugged.
But
Company crossover. All right.
yeah. But it's very much like in that Bleach, Naruto, One Piece style where it's going to continue for fucking ever.
I'm like 20 episodes behind it.
That's probably why I don't like it then. I don't.
but
I-
it's
Right, and rightfully so.
Its filler arcs are still decent,
it's filler arcs.
except for the Infinity Clock. That sucked
There
balls.
should not be a
See-
thing
see, the
called
thing with-
filler arcs.
No, there aren't.
There should
There
not.
be.
No.
no,
That's
they
why
really should.
Attack on Titan makes me
that's
happy.
That's
Yes.
why.
Right?
Very much.
But that's
I
how
was so
like
sad for not
DBZ
a,
gets
not having
going
a season
and
this year.
keeps going.
Never stops.
Yeah, my style of anime is like Lane, Dot Hack, stuff along that line.
You should start watching Log Horizon.
Log Horizon.
Log
Log
Horizon.
Horizon.
Okay.
It's have you ever watched The Wire?
No,
You're
I'm the
missing the
only
fuck
person
out.
on Earth that has never seen
No,
The Wire.
I haven't. I watched the first half of the first episode because I saw it at EJ's. And
that's
it's-
right.
and
You
it's
didn't have
real-
any choice.
It's no. It's real. It is really good, and I really want to see it. I just haven't done it yet. And this is the guy who watches all TV and all movies all the time.
But-
have you seen iZombie?
I did. I watched the first 2 episodes.
It's a great show. It's
based on a comic book.
It's good.
It's by the person that did Veronica Mars.
It's also based on a
and
DC
you can
comic
tell.
book.
You can definitely
absolutely
tell,
can.
and it looks like it's going to be really, really, really
Yeah,
good.
it's a cross between like Veronica Mars, The
Like
Walking
Me.
Dead, and
Pushing
Not
Daisies.
Dead Like Me.
Pushing Daisies?
Nope.
No, which one am I thinking of?
I-
This is the third one. There are 3 shows that came out at around the same time.
God damn it!
There were many more than 3 that came out at that time.
Shh.
Now you made me forget the name of the fucking show.
Good.
It's very supernatural-y in the sense of that.
Ghost Whisperer.
Has my wife has
Damn
the
it.
best. Has the best. Like how they're drinking games. She has a game for smoking pot while watching Ghost Whisperer.
Of course she does.
And states that it's completely legal to
Yes.
smoke
Which
pot.
she doesn't do it here.
Of course
No,
not.
not in this state. But
She theoretically
you can watch
muses
the Ghost
upon the
Whisperer, and
possibility.
every time.
Although Corbett has like entertained the idea.
Well, it's a good
Well,
idea not to do this to make this a
Corbett,
drinking game because
Corbett
of
did.
the show.
Oh, too.
The whole
not know
thing
that.
is like anytime that Jennifer Love Hewitt has an inappropriate emotional response, you take a hit off a bowl or whatever you're smoking. If you were to do that drinking, you would die of alcohol poisoning before the first episode.
You haven't met Lucci, have you?
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we should try this and see who
try the
dies.
Ghost Whisperer drinking game then. But disclaimer: we hold no legal legal
No, I'm totally gonna
responsibility
sue you.
Chaotic Needle Productions cannot be held responsible for all the things done.
So Log Horizon.
Log Horizon.
Log
Yes.
Horizon has no protagonist.
Okay, I like it already.
It has no. It's not about a protagonist. It's not about an antagonist. It's not about. What it is about is it's a society.
Okay.
It's about functioning. It's about life. It's about human interaction.
Wire.
It's the Wire. It's an anime, The Wire.
Okay.
It-
Well, that
it's
doesn't
how-
have any context for me, having
It's-
never
it's-
seen a single episode. So
They're
please
they're
try
not
to come up with a better analogy.
they're not
I
they're
can't.
not- I
Yeah,
can't.
you
I can't.
can't.
There is no show like The Wire other than The Log Horizon.
Okay.
It's not about.
It's not
what-
Slacker, is it?
It's-
the
it's
movie
not-
Slacker.
No.
Somebody else that's seen the movie Slacker?
It's not
I didn't
about
understand that thing at all.
it's not about one person's journey. It's about a society's journey through a crisis.
I've got Madonna's pubes for sale in this jar here.
It's about socioeconomics. It's about psychology. It's about the human condition.
So it's Dune in anime format.
Yes, actually, yes.
And
It's like Dune.
You
in
just
anime
won a new
format.
viewer right there. I will check this out.
It's about governments. It's about interacting with people. Like because the way that Log Horizon, it's one of those trapped in a video game series.
Where can I see it?
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Fuck, I've got to get. Do you have to pay for Crunchyroll? Is that a?
You can get a free there is a free
What
version.
would you suggest doing though?
pay for it?
Okay, that's all I needed to hear.
It's like Hulu. You get the subscription service. You get the things as they
Ooh.
are.
Is there like an app for it on my PS4 so that I
Yes,
can?
yes.
Oh well,
There
fuck
actually
me!
is,
You
yeah.
just sold
Yeah.
me. You just pay the man. He just sold
It's
me.
either $6.95 a month.
That's totally doable.
You have there's the month service, there's the 3-month service, or there's the yearly service.
We are not supported by Crunchyroll.
we aren't yet.
yet.
We aren't,
Yet.
but we should be
Well,
because
I'm gonna totally go for the year
Shonen
package.
Show is basically just what we're watching on Crunchyroll anyways.
All right, cool. Cool.
Sounds very
I'm
similar
doing that
to
tonight.
Dot Hack.
And for the callback of my,
It's kind of like Dot Hack, but it's not as convoluted.
You should
as
watch
Dot
Sword
Hack.
Art.
Okay.
Sword
It
Art is
doesn't
on.
have-
It doesn't have
Netflix.
it doesn't have the
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
bullshit of Dot
It's also
Hack.
on
I
Hulu.
like convoluted storylines.
I don't have a
I
Hulu
liked
account
the
yet.
movie Upstream
Gate.
Color.
Steins Gate. Watch it.
Steins Gate.
Steins Gate is even more of a mental fuck than Lane.
And I haven't finished it yet, but
Steins
Steins
Gate?
Gate. Yes.
Steins semicolon gate.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's a fucking mind fuck.
Hey, is there any
I'm
hentai
only
on
like
Crunchyroll?
3 or 4 episodes
Yeah,
in, but
it's-
I can't wait to finish
I've gotten
it.
like 4 or 5 episodes, and I still haven't figured out what the
There's not
fuck
yeah,
is
you
going on.
Cannot, there's no way to tell what the fuck is going on.
Because
in 4 episodes in.
at least with Lane, it comes up with like a very like the internet.
You have an idea.
You have an idea that like God is the internet. Spoiler alert: God is the internet.
Well, we all knew that.
Cracked has a after hours on that.
Nice.
Yes, they do. It's
about the
wonderful.
robot apocalypse.
Yes.
It's not going. Our
It's amazing.
robot apocalypse is the internet.
Yeah.
It's true.
I can throw down.
A quick jump backwards to iZombie. I was saying it was like, what did I say? Walking Dead, something else. Veronica Mars and True Calling was the third.
Oh yeah,
Because it is
That's what I was
it is
thinking, yeah.
absolutely True Calling.
Or the Ghost Whisperer.
Which, if you haven't seen True Calling is fucking excellent.
It's because Eliza Dushku is awesome.
Elijah Dushku, Zach
super hot.
Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis is super hot. Yeah.
He was
you're
good in
into
Birdman.
Wait, and
I thought he was quite good in Birdman.
and he's good in this also because he's acting. He's not.
He's not being Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis. Yeah, him and Birdman.
He was really good in Birdman.
Birdman is.
That's why I like Jonah Hill in
film.
Moneyball, because he wasn't Jonah Hill.
He was acting?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
actually acting.
Yeah.
He wasn't being Jonah Hill.
Him in the what was the Wall Street movie with
It's like my issue with
Wolf of Wall
almost
Street?
every Adam Sandler
Wolf of Wall
movie
Street,
ever.
yeah. Jonah Hill, Wolf of Wall Street.
I still haven't seen Wolf. I haven't either.
I
I
hate
need
it.
to-
Oh,
I hate the Wolf of Wall Street. It's
Really?
So
Never. I
That
haven't
was
seen it.
DiCaprio,
I have
right?
it,
Jo-
never watched
Jonah
was- yeah,
Hill.
it was a Scorsese
Jonah
movie.
Hill's acting
okay.
in that movie, however, is spot
really
fucking
good. Like
on. He
everyone's
is
acting
fucking
is really
brilliant.
good.
Yeah,
but I hate the movie.
there are things to
hate
love.
because-
most things.
No, because that's what the movie is supposed to want you to do.
Yeah.
is to hate
Yeah.
everything about that movie.
Yeah. It does its job really well,
There-
which makes it an amazing
There was a
movie.
story about they screened that movie for a bunch of Wall Street people, and at the end, it got a standing ovation by like all the
Because it's an accurate representation of Wall Street.
yeah.
Yeah, well, they were like, you came closest.
No, you know what's horrifying is that Bill Clinton said that House of Cards is 90% accurate.
Yeah.
Like I knew, you know that
Every
watching
politician
it.
says that.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Isn't it?
I need to catch up on House of Cards. I've only seen the first season.
I need to watch
You
it.
should also
Why-
watch
why-
Alpha House with
second
John
season
Alone.
is-
You lean. I know.
Oh.
I know.
You should also watch Alpha House on Amazon Prime. It's fucking amazing with John Goodman and a whole lot of other motherfuckers.
Oh, I heard that. I don't
are
have Prime.
I've heard good
so
things.
good. It's hilarious. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Nice.
Actually, Amazon Prime has been coming out with some amazing fucking stuff.
I'm
They
about
did
to
a
order a bunch of shit from Amazon. Maybe I should just sign up for
sign
Prime.
up for Prime.
Yeah,
they
just sign
just
up
did
for
a.
Prime.
They just did it. They're doing right now doing a thing where you can vote on what series they should produce next. So they have like 8 pilots.
Yeah.
One of which
This is the second round they've done that.
If
Yeah.
anything, sign up
What-
for Prime for the video service, the free shipping,
Yeah.
and like all the other perks that come up for Prime. Because if you order like 2 or 3 things with Prime, you save on the shipping.
Yeah.
You
I
instantly
mean,
save on the shipping.
I normally, when I order from Amazon, just do the stuff that will cover the shipping anyway. But I mean, Prime is a good thing, like the video Prime. And
Well,
and-
they're making a series version of The Man in the High Castle by Philip K. Dick, which is
Dick. Yeah.
amazing. Like that's one of his best. Like it won the Hugo Award when it
Film
came out
Dick.
as a novel back in the '60s. It's about if Germany would have won World War II and what the world would be like now. It's like kind of an alternative history thing, dude. I watched the one episode that they have done of it, and oh my fucking god, is it amazing!
wow.
Like so good. Yeah, and so I mean, obviously, but they actually have a lot of good stuff on there in that series. So I hope they make more than one because they had like 4 amazing fucking looking shows, of which I watched like 2 of the 8 that I think came out, and yeah, that's one of them. And then there's this other really good one that they have a whole series of now called Mozart in the Jungle, which is really good.
Side
About
note:
the New York
you don't
Symphony.
happen to have an Amazon warehouse in your vicinity, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You poor son of a
poor
bitch.
son of a
I
bitch.
know.
Because if you have Prime,
look,
same day shipping, motherfuckers.
I know. There, look,
And sometimes
I used-
same-day delivery.
when I
No,
lived up
same-day
here,
shipping. It's
I
the
used to
same-
drive to work
the
and
same-day
pass the
delivery.
Amazon building every fucking day.
Where was this?
It's right on the turnpike.
Yeah.
It's right off of the turnpike. Yeah.
I miss having Prime.
The,
That's
the,
the
the
first, one of the
Amazon
first things I'm
warehouse,
getting back
if
when
you-
I can.
If you live in the vicinity of an Amazon warehouse and you have Prime, you get free same day
Yeah.
delivery.
Same day delivery.
Seriously? So
Yes.
we would get it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, that was the thing. Well, why that was actually the reason why I never got Prime like earlier was because I knew I was next to a center, and if I ordered something today, it would be there in the next 2 days anyway.
But that's not the same day.
No, it's
Not the same day.
I thought you were American.
if you order at an
I'm
Amazon,
a cheap ass
in-
American.
if you order by 11 o'clock in the vicinity of a warehouse and you choose
AM or
same-day
PM?
AM.
AM.
Okay.
If you choose same day same day delivery, you get it that day by 3.
Oh my god.
There's
Oh my
there's got to
God.
be a Newegg
they
warehouse
doing-
close by because
isn't-
I've had that happen to
isn't
me
Philly
before.
one of
Newegg
Direct?
orders.
Tiger Direct is that way in Chicago.
Isn't Philly one of the pilot cities for Amazon groceries or whatever the hell that is?
I don't know.
It might be.
I thought it was.
Is that where they have the drones drop them off at your
Not
house?
yet.
No, they're-
I'm waiting
not
for that.
drones.
That's already been destroyed unless
I
they
know.
change current
I-
FFA regulations.
Actually, they're working on that.
Yeah,
but,
because-
FAA.
the
That's what I
the
said. You
FAA
said
actually.
FFA.
Yeah,
They're
the-
two very different things.
Well, wait a second. The future farmers of America are probably fairly
Not
concerned
the
about
FFA.
grocery
What
What about the
delivery by drone.
EFF?
But
actually, the FAA partnering with the FAA, they came up with a thing called a no drones no drone list.
Yeah.
It's a voluntary thing where people that don't want drones to fly over their house can sign up for it. It's like a do not call list for telemarketers, and it's voluntary. You know, the companies that operate drones don't have to go along with it.
We
but
all
it's-
know that the do not call list doesn't actually
Yeah,
fucking
it's
work.
bullshit.
Actually, it really does.
It really does. Yes.
The do not call list does absolutely work. It does, however, expire every 4 years.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
And if you're some
And
little
what-
fly-by-night
whatever.
company that doesn't give a shit about it, then
Like
you
us.
don't give a shit about it.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're just like some
But it-
random dude with a robo-dialer at your house, you know, like...
But it
and
does
scamming people
it
and
does
shit.
absolutely work because
Yes.
I've gotten like my last one expired. I got past the 4 years in my do not call list, and my calls like increased with bullshit calls, and I have just been too lazy to go back and sign back up for it.
It is unlike the do not track thing on your browser, however.
Yeah.
Which is total bullshit.
Yeah.
The little checkbox you can put in your browser settings to make it so
We all know
cookies
that.
don't track. That's complete
we all know
bullshit.
that's bullshit.
I assume that actually is like a flag saying like, "Hey, track me, track me, track me."
Hey, NSA, look over here.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Big brother. No.
We're already on that list.
We need
know.
the viewership.
Oh, we got a dick on the wave.
Oh, penis wave.
Yeah.
Penis wave. That's a new genre of electronic music. I hear.
Penis wave?
Yes.
yeah, but the only
That's
shit-
called EDM.
the only thing worth listening to is house penis wave.
It's
House penis.
it's fucking the nation.
Lynch.
If you don't stop that, I'm going to come over there in a minute.
Lynch.
What in the biblical sense?
Lynch.
You're
what
coming
did,
over there
What
now.
did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? Thank you.
Oh God, you guys
That's
are terrible.
funny.
Thank you, Ray.
I can't fit this shoe in my mouth.
Jesus Christ.
As he deep throats the microphone with microphone cover on it. Clearly, you are practiced. We bow before your experience, sir.
A little too much gag reflex.
A little too much pop filter down your throat.
Your size does not intimidate me.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
Damn it. I think that's about going to wrap us up for the day.
Oh, I'm so glad I could end that.
You're welcome. Oh God, you can find us on Facebook on under the Chaotic Neutral Podcast and on chaoticneutralpodcast.com.
Not on the Twitter.
And it's the Twitter's there. It's C Neutral Podcast. At C Neutral Podcast. It's all
Like
under
it's all on the website.
It's all under the it's all on the website somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone man the Twitter?
No.
Sporadically.
I'm a man tweet.
Yeah. Well, I know you are. Yeah. Someone should man the Twitter because
we sporadically man
Twitter's
the Twitter.
awesome. Actually,
Fine, you just got yourself a job.
I don't. I'm not allowed to have my phone on the floor at work, so I can't really do that.
Translation: you're not allowed to be seen with your phone on the floor at work.
Okay.
If you want to, if you want to be a social manager,
Email us.
I'd be happy to do that.
Actually,
but
I've got-
it'll be $45 an hour though. I'll
Fuck-
happily be your social
Fuck
media
yourself.
if you want to be an intern social manager,
All right, how long does it take you to type 40 characters? Or 140 characters?
manager. 140 characters, about 10 seconds.
All right, good. So I'll give you $5 now, and you'll be our social media manager for the year.
$5 an owl.
Yes, $5 an owl. Yes.
What are we at Hogwarts?
we are in Hogwarts. I was going there too. All right,
Shit. Oh, dear God. All right, it's been fun. I'm EJ.
I'm Lucci.
Fesh.
This has been a rebound from the rebound.
And we didn't lose.
That's Eric.
And the laptop didn't take a shit.
Woo! We have audio this week.
All of it.
Welcome to a full episode.
Again,
We're professional again.
It really took us 3 weeks.
In high quality fiend phone audio.
No,
No one's calling in.
nobody's
Still
calling in.
Audacity.
That was just me.
Oh, Audacity. Oh.
Fuck you.
Audacity.
Oh, Audacity.
get out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.